Hi, my name is Samantha Neos. My dad calls me Samantha. Yeah! And today we are playing Cinderella Phenomenon. We are continuing it. We did Cinderella under an umbrella. Exactly, Alex. Welcome, Alex. Welcome, everybody is here. We are continuing Cinderella Phenomenon. I have been enjoying this game a lot. It is really, really good. I don't know why it's not up on the screen. It should be showing on the... There we go. There it is. There it is. Okay. I have been enjoying this game a lot, and we are currently on Karma's route / Claude's route. I don't know what I'm supposed to call him. Where we left off, he is being very grumpy and distant, and I don't know what's going on with him. Delaney knows what's going on in this game. She knows what's happening with him right now, and she looked up what's going on with all these characters. You think Tohami will commit more violence if he doesn't come? I definitely think so. I think that if Tohami misses this stream, which he probably will, then he will team up with Venus, and he and Venus will do bad things together. But I'm really excited to continue this game because I need to know what is going on with Claude. I need to learn more about his character. Why is he so angry? What is going on with him right now? Is he upset about his curse? Is he upset about something that I did? What is going on? And most importantly, is he, cursed? That's a stupid joke. Epic hands. Yeah, I specifically wanted to set up bleep motion because I wanted to make that stupid joke. That was a dumb joke. Okay, we're at chapter 8. Apparently there's 8 chapters, and apparently there's 10 chapters. Yeah, there's 10 chapters per route, apparently. So we just started chapter 8. I wonder... We can probably finish this route tonight. If there's 10 chapters, we can probably finish this. I don't know if we're gonna get a bad ending or not. Because like I said, Delaney knows everything. Delaney knows what's going on, and she and I were talking about it a lot, and she says that I've chosen a lot of wrong answers. Can I go to... I want to go back, actually, to... Yeah, what were the things that I said, the choices that I made? Because I came to speak with you, I came to give you something. Does that matter? That doesn't seem like it matters, but I guess it does. Let's look for Karma's gift first. Let's run the errands first. Did I do that wrong? Comfort him, scold him. Well, I obviously did that right. I comforted him. Bite his hand, topple him. I did that right. You have to tell Dorian. I think I did that right. Step away from him, don't move. I think I did that right. I feel like I did most of these right. 10 chapters, yet we still in chapter 2 of Deltarune. It really... So when I read the reviews for this game, people were saying this, but I feel like I need to repeat it myself. I think it's very impressive that this game is free. From what I've seen of this game so far, it's very good, and it has a lot of content to it. How long have I been playing this game according to Steam? I've been playing for... Steam, tell me. I've been playing for almost 8 hours. I've played this game for almost 8 hours, and yeah, that makes sense, because if each chapter is 1 hour, then yeah, I've been playing for almost 8 hours, and I'm not even done with my first route yet. And there is, 5 romanceable characters, so there's a lot of content in this game for, being a free game. I'm, in regards to, how much content there is, I'm, almost as impressed with this as I am with Our Life. All this content for free, There is a sequel to this game, apparently, which I'm probably gonna have to play. And I think that one is, $10. I think that one you have to pay for. It all comes back to Deltarune. True. If you look through a microscope, you will see atoms are made from Deltarune. Yeah! Everything always comes back to Deltarune. Everything is always Deltarune. Purple's on my lap, by the way. Purple is here. I almost wasn't able to get my leap motion set up because Purple was on my lap, and I was like, no, I can't make this stupid joke. I need to make the dumb joke. Alright, anyway, right now we are practicing sword fighting with Jurian, because we wanted Karma to teach us how to sword fight, because Karma's had to save us from kidnappers 3 times or so now. So now we're learning how to use a sword ourselves. So that's what's going on right now. Okay, keep your stance straight, princess. Jurian gives me the warning, but too late on purpose. Hold on, so what happened with... Okay, yeah. So I went to talk to Claude, and then he was being edgy, and... Yeah, he was being edgy and weird, and then I ran away, and then I thought about my mom again, and now we're here. Okay, so yeah, nothing happened with Claude in regards to, like, figuring out what's going on with him and why he's being so edgy. He's just continuing to be edgy. Okay. Doreen gives me the warning, but too late on purpose. I can see the smile on her face as she effortlessly slides past my defenses and taps me on the shoulder with her wooden sword. I got you. Again. For the last few days, I've been practicing with Dorian and Garland because Claude still hasn't come out of his room. The knights offered to train me, and right now they are teaching me about ways to hold a sword. Yeah, so he's just, like, in his room and refuses to come out. He's like my girl for 4 years when she refused to come out of the castle. I don't know what's going on in this story. It's a lot to explain. Like, what's going on at this moment? I explained my boy Claude is being, like, really weird and, like, edgy, and he's upset, and he's locked himself in his room, and I don't understand why. And right now I am practicing sword fighting with Dorian and Garland because Claude refuses to talk to me. I might blink in and out from stream. That's fine, that's fine. The knights offered to train me, and right now they are teaching me about ways to hold a sword. This is slow, but Claude did tell me I wouldn't be able to master the sword so quickly. Claude. Oh, I'm covering the dialogue a little bit, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna move over a little tiny bit. He made me so angry that one day I could not even properly give him my gift. He made me so angry that one day that I could not even properly give him my gift. Yeah, so I bought my girl boyfriend, my boy girlfriend. I bought my boy girlfriend a little rose pendant with like a little, like, locket thing, and he was, like, being mean to me, so I, like, threw it at him. Yet I still feel sad that he is not here teaching me himself. Come on, princess, focus. I jolt out of my reverie and nod at Jurian. Oh, okay. I ready myself for her next strike and once again get tapped, this time on the hip. Garland takes over after Jurian, and then we do rounds where I try to hit them with certain strikes. They are both good at teaching, but it does not feel the same as Claude's instruction. His lessons seemed less like they were out of a book. Don't worry, princess. It always starts out slow. Lan was just as slow at training, but look at him now. Garland whips his head around in Jurian's direction, his face turning deep red. Jurian, that nickname. But you're so much fun to tease, Lan. She beams at him and then laughs at his embarrassed face. Our practice goes on for a few more minutes before the knights tell me to wrap up for the night. I think I'm going to stay out here for a little bit. Princess, you know it's dangerous out here at night. If I don't return in 10 minutes, you can come back and check on me. What? Wait, why is she doing this? She's gonna get kidnapped again. She's gonna get kidnapped for the 4th time. She's just like an episode character. She's literally block A. Jurian seems unconvinced, but she eventually nods. Fine, but keep your guard up, princess. I watch the two knights as they head back. I see Garland put his arm around Jurian's waist, pulling her closer. Wait, so do I have a sword right now? I turn away from the sight, ignoring the heavy feeling in my stomach. I'll just practice the swings for 5 more minutes. She's going to get kidnapped. She's gonna get kidnapped again. The only thing I hear in the clearing while I practice is my shallow breathing and the wind in my ears. Something breaks my concentration, however. I see a glimmer of color in the forest, and I instantly stop, my hands growing tense on the wooden sword. You only have a wooden sword. Like, what? Why did they let you stay out alone? You're literally not supposed to do that. What was that? I glance around at my surroundings, and then I freeze when I feel a hand on my shoulder. She's gonna get kidnapped again. Either that or it's Claude for some reason. I can feel someone's breath on my neck. Alright, so the two options here are that she's gonna get kidnapped again, or it's gonna be Claude for some reason. And I think she's gonna get kidnapped again, because this happens to this girl every single time that she's like, no, I can go outside, I can handle myself. This happens every time. This all feels familiar. Is this Claude? Okay, so it is Claude. Put your hand over his or turn and point your sword at him. Oh my god, I have no clue what the right answer is here. I have no clue what the right answer is here. Because, like, if it is Claude, which it probably is, because she wouldn't say that if it wasn't. If it is Claude, then obviously I don't want to hurt him. Obviously I don't want to point my sword at him. But, like, he's so weird, and this game is so weird that I feel like if I do the first one, he'll be like, Samantha, you should never let your guard down. You should always be on alert. What have I taught you? Like, it's Bowser. I feel like it could be like, wow, Samantha, you like, what if I was a kidnapper? You're so stupid. Like, I feel like this could go either way. I have no clue what the right answer for this one is. This is... Okay. It's probably Claude. And for that reason, I don't want to point my sword at him. Like, that seems like the wrong thing to do. Like, okay. Like, okay, so imagine that you're Samantha, and you're practicing in the forest, and then your boy-girlfriend friend is behind you, and you think it's your boy-girlfriend friend. It probably is your boy-girlfriend friend. And what do you like point your sword at your boy-girlfriend friend? Like, that doesn't seem like something that you should do. That doesn't seem smart. Like, you should not point your weapon at your boy-girlfriend friend, you know? I don't want to point a weapon at Claude, is what I'm saying. I'm not going to point a weapon at Claude. I recognize this hand. What a stupid thing to say. What do you mean you recognize this hand? It better be Claude, because if it's someone who isn't Claude, that would be so funny. Like, I recognize this hand. Claude? I lift one hand from my sword to touch his hand. The breathing behind me hitches and then stops as the hand slides off of my shoulder. What is going on right now? This is why I named the stream title What is Happening, because what is happening? I don't know what is happening right now. Okay, so why is Claude here? What's going on? Why aren't you dressed like a girl? I turned to face him, raising my sword in readiness, but wait, so you raised your sword anyway? But by the time I have turned around, Claude already has one hand on my wrist, the other on the edge of my sword. I feel like that was the wrong answer because I still haven't seen the little diamond thing. That was probably the wrong answer. As much as I enjoy the feeling of your petite hands, Princess, I would say you just let your guard down. Shut up. Shut up. I knew it. I knew it. Play back what I said like 5 seconds ago. I was like, this game is so stupid. Claude is such a stupid character. He's gonna be like, you shouldn't let your guard down, Princess. Samantha, I can't believe you let your guard down. Like, I knew it. I knew it. I said it. I said it that exact way. No. No. Come on. But I knew it was him. I knew it was him. It was him. Would he have preferred if I hurt him? Would he have preferred if I stabbed him? Imagine if I stabbed him and he was like, oh, Princess, you are so good at sword fighting. You are so good at making sure that you don't let your guard down. And he's like bleeding out and dying. Like, what the? I knew it was you. I knew it was you. I was immediately like, oh, is this Claude? I recognize the same. like I was immediately like, oh, it's Claude. And he's like, what? You didn't know it was me, so why wouldn't you stab me? I think you should stab me. You should totally stab me next time. Claude. Claude removes his hands, allowing me to lower my sword. I'm sorry, Samantha. I feel my breath catch in my throat when Claude holds out the rose pendant that I got for him. I feel my cheeks flush. There it is. So it matches the rose that he has here, so. You accidentally left this beautiful thing in my room when I... Wait, he didn't realize it was a gift for him? I thought I literally told him that it was for... Oh, I didn't. Wait, no, I did. Wait. I don't know. He didn't realize that was for him? Why didn't he realize it was for him? Oh, Delaney, welcome! Oh, Delaney, so, what you missed was me making a really stupid joke. I made sure to set up my leap motion just for this joke. Alright, I gotta do it because you're gonna think it's funny. It's a really stupid joke. Okay. Okay, so the thing is, I just have a question about Claude. Is he, you know... cursed? Well, I came to return it. Return it? Yeah, okay, so he doesn't realize it's for him. But I put like a little note in it, right? Like what did the note say again? It said yeah, I put a note that said a normal rose would have withered, so I offer this one instead, and heartfelt thanks. Okay, I guess he didn't open it. But I literally put a note in it for him. Yes, you left it in my room, and so I only thought it appropriate to bring it back to you. By the way, okay, another thing that you missed, Delaney. Another thing that you missed. So... oh my gosh. I know for a fact that you... you checked, like, what the right answers were, so you're gonna be so mad at me for this, but... so... I'm trying to... okay, yeah, okay. So... so Claude comes up behind me, and I'm like, oh, is this Claude? And the options that came up were, like, either touch his hand or point my sword at him. And I was sitting there debating for so long what the right answer was, and I came to the conclusion, okay, I shouldn't point my sword at him because I don't want to point my sword at Claude, right? But at the same time, I was thinking, you know, if I do that, he's if I touch his hand, he's probably gonna be like, oh, princess, you let your guard down. What did I tell you about not letting your guard down? And then I swear to God, as much as I enjoy the feeling of your petite hands, princess, I would say you just let your guard down. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. But like, I don't. But like, I like, Delaney, like, okay, I understand why that was the correct option. I just think it's stupid. Because, like, imagine that I had, like, stabbed him. I like, stab him, and he's, like, bleeding, he's, like, in pain. He's like, oh, princess, that was so smart of you to not let your guard down. And he's... Claude sucks. Sorry, it's just like I keep like switching how I feel about him because like as a character this is just so stupid. Affirmative stab. Yeah, that's why his hair is red. Purple, can you sit on my lap? Please sit on my lap, Purple. Yes, you left it in my room, and so I only thought it appropriate to bring it back to you. Claude, it was a gift for you. Does he really think I left it there on accident? Why would I leave it in your room on accident? What? Oh my god, both of these characters are so bad at communication. Okay, sorry guys. And I knocked the mic over. Is it fine? Is it the same quality as before? Does everything sound okay? I hope I didn't break it. I hope you can still hear me. Okay, I think it's okay. Okay, I think so too. Okay, we're fine. But Purple, don't do that. Don't do that, Purple. Just sit on my lap and just like don't step around. Yeah, okay, just lay down. Just lay down. Just lay down. What? What? I'm blocking. Oh wait, I gotta do the hands. What? Purple. Okay, Purple loves to get in my way because he is a silly boy. I bought it for you, and I wanted to give it to you, but you were acting so strangely, and... Yeah, okay, new question. Why isn't he in his room anymore? Is he, like, feeling okay now? Is his period over? What's going on? Claude's eyes widen, the surprise clear on his face. Samantha, you bought this for me? Why does he look so shocked? Claude looks at me in awe for a few moments. His eyes go back down to the locket. He traces a finger around the intricate shape, his eyebrows slowly furrowing. It's a thank you for everything that you've done for me. Samantha, this is beautiful. He lets the chain fall through his fingers, and he stares at the rose pendant with adoration. I feel my heartbeat stutter as he turns to regard me with the same gentle smile. He leans forward, and my breathing stops as he reaches out to hold up my glass slipper necklace. What? He's standing so close to me. You really are a good person, Samantha. You completed your second good deed. Okay, first of all, what was my second good deed? I still don't understand what my second good deed was. Second of all, Claude, I would not go as far as to say that. I would not go as far as to say that Princess Samantha is a good person. That is a stretch, Claude. That is a stretch. I think some kind of congratulations is in order. Is there anything you want that I can give to you? Yeah, I want you to explain what the hell was going on with you earlier. Why is he acting like that didn't happen? He's acting like that didn't happen when he got a whole CG for it and everything. Claude, if you get a CG for something that I think is a pretty important moment, like, you were like, he was like saying like weird things to me. He was saying, like, I ruined everything. He was, like, getting mad at me for coming into my room and, like, he doesn't know he got a CG. Well, I want to tell him. Claude, you had a CG for that. There was a CG, so that was important. So we got to talk about that because it was important. We know that what's... We know that's important because we got a CG for it, Claude. I look up at him and notice that Claude's smile doesn't reach his eyes. What is going on, Claude? He still looks so sad. I feel like there is so much that I want from Claude, but I do not want to ask for something that might make him sad. Oh, I'm saving here. Okay. I got this one. I got this one this time, Delaney, okay? Don't yell at me, Delaney. I know this one. It's the second one because he always wants me to smile. Because that's important to him. That's important to him. He says that I should smile. That's like what we were talking about before. See, I know him. I understand him. I get him. I know the right answer. I'm so smart. He immediately looks sad. Oh no. What if I was wrong? Claude looks at me, his expression puzzled. He chuckles softly. But I am smiling. What? Was that actually the wrong answer? Well, I hate this game. Was that actually the wrong answer? That was actually the wrong answer, wasn't it? What? Was that? Are you serious? Are you serious? No, I want a real smile, one that isn't so sad. Please. What? It's so funny that the game builds the whole smile thing up and then it goes, no, actually, that's wrong. Are you kidding me? That was actually the wrong answer. But Delaney, they built the whole smile thing up. They made that a really big deal. That's why... Delaney, this is what... I was thinking about how earlier I got this one wrong with, like, what part of the face do you look at first? I was like, okay, well, obviously the lips was the right answer because of the whole smile thing, the whole, like, oh, you should smile, and, like, I look at their lips when they smile. Like, the like, smiling thing is such an important thing, right? And so when I got that wrong, I was like, okay, I'm not going to make that same mistake again. The next time that they have something about smiling, like, that's clearly the right answer, right? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Why would they make the smiling thing such a big deal? They've talked about smiling and how, like, important it is that she smiles, and, like, he's like, when she smiled, he was all like, oh, I'm so glad that I got to see her smile. Why would the hug be the right answer? After like all the time that they spent, like, talking about, like, oh, it's really important for you to smile, Samantha. You're like, what are you, what? Why? Why is that the wrong answer? What? Ah, you saw right through me. Why is this the wrong answer? This doesn't seem like the wrong answer. We've been partners for long enough. How about this one? This sucks. She gets to smile and he doesn't, I guess. What? What? He smiles a little awkwardly and the quirk of his lips looks more embarrassed than bright. This sucks. I'm so mad. Like, I'm not even sad right now. I'm like angry. Where's my angry face? Yeah, there's my angry face. There we go. I'm mad. I'm mad at this game right now. What the heck? Why would they do that? I don't understand. I literally don't understand. The hug would have given me a CG, wouldn't it have? The hug probably would have given me a CG. Is the way to should you just always choose the answers that would give you a CG? Are all the routes like this? Are they all this nonsensical? Are they? You would know. I hope not. I don't understand. Why would they make smiling such a big thing and then change and then not make it a big thing later? Like, what? I was like, oh, this is so predictable. This makes so much sense that it's gonna be like, oh, it's the other way around now. Like, where instead of like him wanting a real smile out of her, she wants a real smile out of him. Oh my god. What? Why would they change this? I raise an eyebrow in confusion. Why would they do this? No need for that look, darling. I really do appreciate your worry for me. Whoa! What? Whoa! Whoa! That's the first time I've seen that happen. That was scary. Karma suddenly stops, eyes wide. He puts his hand on his chest and takes a step away from me, his fingers clutching at the fabric of his shirt. There's something going... What is going on with him? What is going on with him? What is happening right now? What the... Oh my god, he's having a heart attack. He's having a heart attack. Claude has a pained expression on his face, only making me more anxious. No. It was really funny watching it though, like, oh, I know this one, obviously. It's this here pick's wrong answer. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Not now. Was I literally right? No. I have no clue what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I keep trying to make guesses. I keep trying to be like, oh, no, I bet it's this. I don't know what's happening. I have no idea what's happening. This could be anything. This could be anything. Claude, are you okay? What's wrong? Samantha, don't worry about it. Why are fictional characters always like this? Where they're like like on the verge of death and they're like, it's nothing. Like, just, this is not helpful at all. This is not helpful to me. It's not helpful to you. He lowers his hand with the pain smile slowly fading from his face. This does little to reassure me. Was it my fault you were locked in your room for so long? He just looks so pained to be anywhere near me. What? So, what does this have to do something with being around me? Because the way that she said that just now, that's what it sounded like. And when I went into his room, he was, like, really, like, upset that I was there. He was, like, upset that I would, like, want to see him. And then, you know, he said, like, you know, that I ruined everything or whatever. What is happening? The entire game is your clone's moment? And is this something that I'm supposed to be getting? Is this something that I'm supposed to be understanding? Am I supposed to know what's happening right now? Am I supposed to understand why he wanted a hug? Is this supposed... Am I stupid? Am I stupid? No, most definitely not. I was feeling under the weather. And also bitter. Bitter? Why would he feel bitter? Yeah, what is going on? Just tell me what's going on. Oh my god, can you just straightforwardly explain to me what is happening? Like, oh my god, why are you like this? Just tell me what's happening. But it's not for you to worry about, darling. I hate you. I'm going to stab you. You're right, I shouldn't have let my guard down. I should have pointed my sword at you. I'm going to stab you right now. For now, we should head back. It's late and you need rest. I just got back from Paw Patrol. -2. So I would like to rest as well. Is there anything else I can do for you? No, sweet Samantha, you've already done enough for me. Wait, oh my god, they're stretching this out so long. They're like making us wait for this so long that at this point I'm like, are we ever gonna find out what's going on with him? We're never gonna find out. He's never gonna tell us. He clutches the rose locket to his chest and sighs out a little with a gentle smile. This smile feels real to me. Oh, okay, so I did get a real smile. But it doesn't matter because it's not a hug. Clearly he wanted a hug. How did you not figure that out? This is a beautiful gift and I will treasure it always. Thank you, Samantha. Now shall we head back? I nod at him and we silently walk back to the Marchen. When we make it back to the tavern, I feel tired but also lighter than I have for weeks. Claude wishes me a good night before slowly walking off to his room, holding the rose locket I gave him tightly. So the rose locket is definitely going to be like... That's going to be prominent later, right? Like, that's gonna come up later for sure. Because you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of back... Oh, God, years ago. It's been years ago now. That reminds me of when I played You and Me and Her, and we gave Owie that cat hair clip, and then later, like, we saw it on the floor at that one guy's house so we knew that she went to that one guy's house. Like, it's gonna come up later. It's gonna be something like that, where it's like, oh, where's Claude? Was Claude here? Then we find the locket and we're like, oh, Claude was here. You know, it's gonna be something like that. It's the hair clip. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. I want that kitty cat hair clip. I love that hair clip. Today I am walking around town to do some errands with Claude. It has been quite a while since we have done this. Though we are here to run errands, there's also something else that drew me into town today. Yesterday, Waltz came back to the Marchen and told us of an announcement the king was making today. The king is making an announcement today? Apparently that announcement had been posted for at least a week's time, but Waltz had only caught on to it after hearing about it from the crowds after one of his puppet shows. I'm not sure what this announcement entails, but I feel that I need to see the king make it with my own eyes. Oh no. Oh no, I'm scared. Oh no, where is this going? The announcement's gonna concern me in some way, right? I've come to make an announcement. Yeah, you're right. It probably doesn't concern me at all. He's probably just gonna announce that, that he's gonna be on the moon. I can see more people milling about than usual, which means most of them must be waiting for the king to speak. I have a bad feeling about this. It's not strange for the king to make announcements, but this feels so sudden. It's gonna be about me! It totally is. And with everything else that's happened to me, I feel on edge. Yeah, obviously. He's gonna be like, my announcement is that there is a girl who we need to be looking for, and there she is right there. It's gonna be something like that. Oh, finally. Sorry, I was so sick of staring at... Wow, Samantha, you made these bags sound a lot lighter than they'd actually be. Stop complaining, Miss Karma. You get valuable experience out of carrying bags. Oh, so we're making her carry the bags now. I mean, him. You know what? I was trying to decide what to title the stream because I had a lot of ideas for jokes, but at the end I was like, you know what? I'll just name it What Is Happening because I don't know what is happening, so that's accurate. But I had a lot of ideas for what I should name this stream, and one of my ideas were her pronouns are he, him. Seeing Claude complain is amusing, especially since I know he can handle the load. I feel like a servant. What does that make me when you made me carry all those bags before? An assistant? Drinking my Coke Zero. I roll my eyes at him. We're both working at the Martian, you know. I'm like paranoid about my microphone because I dropped it and like banged it against the ground. But no, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Stop being paranoid, Samantha. Yeah. And then the thought strikes me. What do you even do with the Martian? Wait, yeah, does... Okay, yeah, okay, what is going on with him? I mean that in general. I mean that about every aspect of his character, what is going on with him. But, like, so he, like, goes... His job at the Martian is to, like, go out and, like, run errands. Because, like, I go shopping with him every day. That seems to be his job. Is that it? He just goes shopping? That's his job? Guys, it turns out I have a daughter. I forgot. Please help me find her. That's literally what I expect. That's literally what I expect the announcement to be. Claude looks surprised at my question, but then he quickly smiles at me. I train the knights, of course. Oh, okay, so that's his actual job? That makes a lot more sense. I also attract customers with my beautiful reputation. So true, so true. I start laughing and Claude's face flushes. No, no, he's literally right. Darling, I get the feeling you're laughing at me. Yeah, I'm laughing at you because you said something and I started laughing. Yeah, I'm laughing at you. I wonder. Oh, look at her smile again. She smiled. We finish up the rest of our errands, then sit down in the town plaza to rest. Claude leaves briefly and then returns with a slice of cake for both of us to share as a snack. I have a lot of things I want to ask him, and now feels like the right time to do so. Will he answer? Will he answer any of my questions? Will he answer a single question? God, please answer. May I ask you a question? He's gonna be like, no. Of course, darling, anything. Anything? Are you serious? Because every single time I've asked you a question, you've been like, oh, how about we talk about something else? Do you... Are you guys seeing this? I was thinking earlier how I really hope that his good ending, like once you break the curse, he keeps dressing like a woman, and like you get like some like line where it's like, why are you still doing that? Why are you still doing that, Claude? And he's like, what, can't I want to feel pretty? And then like no one talks about it ever again. Like, okay, I guess so. I guess you're right. Like, I know what you are. She is homophobic dogging him right now. This is why I love Samantha as a character, because she's so blunt. Like, this is what I was thinking. This is what we were all thinking. Surely every person playing the game is thinking this, because they make it clear that, yes, he enjoys it. And she just bluntly asks. What is he gonna say? What is his response to this gonna be? He's gonna be like a Cinderella about it. Like, no, I actually hate it. And then I only do it because of the curse. And then the curse is gonna be broken and he's still gonna do it. I don't mind it, really. Okay. I appreciate the beauty in anything. You girls get to wear quite an assortment of lovely dresses and makeup. It's quite beautiful. Okay, so that's a yes! I asked, do you enjoy dressing as a woman? And he's like, well, I don't mind it. It's
I think that's a yes.
Like, yes, he totally does.
Okay, dude, you can just say yes.
Like, I was all like, do you like dressing as a woman? And he's like, well, it's not that I like dressing like a woman. It's just that I really like wearing an assortment of lovely dresses and makeup. I think it's really beautiful, but it's not like I like dressing as a woman. Like, it's not like I like it. Like, I don't mind it. I just think I think it's really lovely and beautiful. That's all. I think I'm very beautiful, and that dressing like a woman makes me look very beautiful. But I didn't say that I like it. I didn't say that. What makes you think that I like it? I feel more comfortable in my own clothes, but I don't mind dresses. Chicken seeking. He's like... He's like, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind wearing dresses. I just like having an assortment of them because I think they're really beautiful, and I think I look really beautiful in them. But it's like, so I don't mind it. I guess if you've had to wear a dress for so long, you'd get used to it. No, I think there's more to it than that, Samantha. I think there's more to it than that. I have another question. I have so many questions for this guy. Like, I don't even think... I really don't think that would be the first one. I'm so shocked that that was her first question. It's not like I like them or anything. Like, you girls get to wear quite an assortment of lovely dresses and makeup is quite beautiful. Like, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about with him. Like, like, it feels like it's not just... It feels like it's not just a disguise thing, because if it was just a disguise thing, then he wouldn't be, like... so obsessed with like, ooh, like I like this dress because it's pretty. I'm gonna wear this makeup because it really like complements my skin or like whatever. Like he's too into it. He's too like he clearly like he thinks that dresses are beautiful. He thinks that makeup is beautiful. Like he's like that's a yes. So like he likes dressing. What I'm getting from this, what this answer says to me, is he likes dressing as a woman, but he also likes dressing as a man. So like, yeah, he likes both. So yes, he does like dressing as a woman. That's a yes. Claude, I don't know, dresses are fine. MC, who has not gone outside in several years, yeah, makes sense. I like these two a lot. I like these two as a dynamic. Like, this is these two are a really fun dynamic. Like, I really, really enjoy that the MC has so much personality. Cause I feel like it makes these conversations more entertaining because he's got more to bounce off of because she has a personality. And it's so funny because these characters are both like, these two characters both have problems, you know? Like, they're both like selfish and full of themselves and like a little mean and like so abnormal and weird and closed off from the rest of society that you just get these fun interactions where it's like there's clearly something wrong with you two. I don't know how to describe it, but I like these interactions between these two because they're both freaks. These two are both freaks. Claude is definitely a freak, and MC is also a freak. And they're different kinds of freaks, but the fact that they're both freaks makes them very fun together. And what would that be? Oh no. When I was in your room the other day, you spoke about a woman. Were you talking about the witch who cursed you? Yeah, obviously. Come on, Samantha bestie, you have so many questions you could be asking him, and that one is so obvious. Like, we know for a fact, yeah, no, like that's so obvious. Like what? Yeah, he was talking about the girl who, like, whose heart he broke and then he cursed her. Yeah, we know that. They're learning how to people. Exactly. Like, she's been locked up for 4 years. He's... him? Like, what we know about him is... He was a prince. And then... He was a weird prince. And then he got cursed. And he ran away. And now he's a weird... lady. Oh no, the woman I was talking about... What, it wasn't? He suddenly goes silent and lowers his head. Oh, the music changed. He was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. Yeah. His expression fades into something more melancholy and I feel my heart lurch. What? No! He was talking about her, right? Maybe I shouldn't have brought this up. What? No, he was talking about, like... Was he not? Because he told us, like, he was with this girl, And then... Okay, what is going on? Why is he sad? What's happening? To my surprise, Claude continues talking. Shortly after I came to Angiel, there was a woman I met whose smile was as radiant as sunshine. Okay, what? Where is this coming from? This is... Okay, so this is what he was sad about? He met another woman? Who is this? Who is this woman? Where are all these women coming from? He has so many women. She was beautiful, and when she laughed, everything felt right about the world. He gets so many ladies. Hearing him talk about her makes me uncomfortable. Am I jealous? Yeah. Claude watches me quietly as if he's measuring my expression. Eventually, he goes back to speaking. I knew her for many months. Time passed, I thought we were truly in love, and then He goes silent for a few moments, his eyes distant, his expression pained. The smile thing again. Why is the smile thing not important? Part of me... I'm trying to figure out if he's, like... You know, like, talking about me, like, he's gonna be like, and that woman was you! But I don't think so. I don't think so? Well, some things happened, and I realized she only loved me because of my curse. Oh, okay. So, timeline of Claude getting chicks. First, he got that one chick whose heart he broke, and then she cursed him. Then he got another chick who only loved him because of his curse. And then there's me. Okay, so that's the timeline here. Well, some things happened, and I realized she only loved me because of my curse. She was drawn to me just as any other woman is. Okay. She seemed so genuine in comparison to the other women, but in the end... Claude trails off and lets out an exasperated sigh. You were truly in love with her? I was. I've dated many women. I can tell. That sounded like an insult. It kind of was. But I've never fallen in love with someone who has honestly loved me back. What? You've never fallen in love with someone who honestly... Okay, so yeah, okay, so the witch who cursed him, he wasn't in love with her. So then the last person he loved was that one woman. Claude looks at me, and for a few moments he does not speak. So, Anthony, do you mind if I ask you a question? No, I don't mind. Have you ever loved anyone? I don't understand what's going on here, because, like, he's... Like, if his angstiness all stems from, like, the fact that no one loves him for who he is because of his curse. Like, at this point in the story, we clearly like each other, right? Like... So is he... So, your angstiness... The reason why you're angsty should be solved, right? Because MC truly likes Claude for reasons other than the curse. Like, what... Sorry, I don't know. Maybe at this point we don't realize that we like each other yet. What is going on? I don't know what's going on. My mother, of course. Oh, this girl and her mommy issues. This girl and her mommy issues. I'm so obsessed with this girl and her mommy issues. Whew. Oh my gosh. I was referring to a romantic kind of love. Yeah, I caught on to that. I don't think she did. Romantic kind of love. What does that kind of love feel like? Allow me to enlighten you. He smiles at me and it is surprisingly genuine. It can feel simultaneously like floating and sinking. Your heart stutters and you worry about small things, about offending this other person in some way. You wonder if they'll like you, if they'll like what you're wearing, or if they would prefer a sandwich to a casserole when you treat them for dinner. You begin to find beauty in all of the things that they do. Their presence makes you feel complete in a way you had never thought of before. You try to imagine life without that person and find that you cannot. To even consider such a thing is painful, so much that it feels like it might break your heart. Claude continues talking, but my mind is already whirling. Though he phrases things in a way that still feels unnecessarily dramatic, I feel a tinge of familiarity. Okay, so we're like in love with each other, right? The things he's describing, those are the things I feel when I'm with him! Kia! Before I can say anything, we hear the sound of hooves. Of course he is, and the both of us turn. I can see a procession of knights along with the king on his horse. He normally rides into town like this, but today he's not smiling, and there are way too many knights riding with him. And is that... Sir Alcaster? Oh, okay, so that's the bad guy who wants to take over, I think? Let us go find a place to stand and watch. As you wish. Why do these two talk like that? Let us go find a place to stand and watch. As you wish, freaks. Two freaks. Claude walks with me into the crowd, gathering around the king, and we find a spot to spectate at the very edge closer to the alleyways. Oh my god, okay, here we go. This is gonna be a... We're gonna have something stupid happen here. Something stupid is about to happen, I can sense it. Okay, here we go. My beloved citizens of Angiel, I have come before you today to make an important announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog, ever since I was given this crown, I have sworn to live my life for the people, and to rule in all fairness, so that our kingdom could enjoy great peace. Oh, okay, here's my guess. At this point, my guess is... But now, I've decided to hand over the crown to Sir Alcaster, and it's definitely not for... It's definitely not because he's evil and wants to do evil things. I'm definitely not being manipulated by him. The crowd breaks into applause. I stare at the king, an uneasy feeling in my stomach when I notice that there is sadness in his eyes, though he is smiling. Yeah, he's gonna be like, Sir Alcaster's in charge now. Then I notice Sir Alcaster appears to be hiding a smile. Okay, yeah, I see where this is going. I see now. I do not like where this is going. The king's speech goes on for long minutes after that, with him detailing the commitments he made, the goals he set, and finally his love for the people. The word's back on! The audience around us claps and cheers, but Claude and I are silent. Something is not right. I nod in response. To this day I keep this promise. I would never break this oath, for it is the foundation on which I rule. The audience claps again, but I am silent, watching the king intently. Unfortunately, the unwelcome news that I bring to you today gives me reason to hand this foundation over to someone else, to Sir Alcaster. I have fallen terminally ill. Oh my god. I was going to say something about Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. I was going to be like, oh yeah, this is like when Duchess Rowena took over. But I was like, no, Samantha, yeah, not everything is about Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. But no, this is about Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. Sir Alcaster poisoned King Gennaro because he wanted to be the king. Like that's clearly it. It's clearly a Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses situation. He definitely poisoned him. I can feel it in my bones. He definitely poisoned him. This is Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses for real, for real. The king's proclamation is met with shocked and angry chattering from the audience. I cannot hear anything that is being said over the cacophony of voices, but I know that the audience is dissenting. I stiffen as I stare at the king. He is lying. He's lying? Oh, okay, so it's definitely, like, Alcaster... Oh, Alcaster's blackmailing him. Like, it has to do something with... It definitely has to do with me. It definitely has something to do with me. I can tell by the firm set of his jaw and the way his eyes flicker across the crowd faster than they ought to. Okay, yeah, there's... Sir Alcaster is doing something evil to make the king do this. Like, he's doing something evil and manipulative. The king has lied to me so many times before that I can recognize when he does it. I know that this unfortunate news must come as a shock, but this is an illness for which there is no current cure. As for the question of my successor... He trails off for a few moments, and I think I see something in his eyes that hints at urgency, but I am not sure why. Crown Princess for a second, I thought he was going to say that she was in charge. Crown Princess Emmeline is unmarried and still too young to rule on her own. Yeah, so it's obviously going to be Alcaster. I feel a pang of irritation and confusion. Another lie. Emmeline could rule just fine with the help of Sir Mithras and the others. Yeah, this is definitely Alcaster manipulating him in some way. Alcaster's doing something sketchy. After much thought, I've come to the conclusion that our kingdom, which still continues to face danger from the witches, is best put in the capable hands of the commander of the Order of Caldria, Sir Alcaster. Yeah, I saw that coming. What? What? I cannot hide my shock. The rest of the audience reacts similarly. Their sudden outburst a testament to their confusion. While I will be providing support and assistance from the sidelines, I cannot in all good grace continue to wear this crown when I know I cannot serve my people as they deserve. Simply put, I believe that the witches have gained more power in the recent months, and that Sir Alcaster is best suited to deal with these conflicts. The fairy tale curse runs more rampant these days, and there have been more reports of incidents involving magic. The murmuring continues, except now the townsfolk sound panicked. This cannot be true. I did not miss the reluctance in the king's next words. Sir Alcaster has also suggested a number of remedies to our laws, especially concerning our security and work hours. Oh no! Sir Alcaster... Oh no. I believe that Sir Alcaster can better rule this country in these turbulent times. Please show him all the love and loyalty you have shown me. That cup of Shrek. Claude has a foul expression on his face, and his words feel heavy, even in a low whisper. I know the king. He takes every duty upon himself, and he would never hand his crown to someone else. Once Sir Alcaster comes to stand on the podium, he silences them with a glare. Citizens of Angiel, I swear to you that I will serve you as well as Gennaro has. That being said, I also believe some changes will need to be made. Oh no, here we go, here we go. Wow, this is just like Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. Sir Alcaster continues to speak. He mentions things like curfews for safety, extended work hours, and additional taxes to go towards the knights. But I am slowly beginning to block out the drone of his voice.
I don't even need to hear the rest of it. I know exactly
Yeah,
what's going on in this.
yeah. What is going on? Sir... No, Alcaster must have done something to force the king into this charade. Yeah, obviously. The king stands behind Alcaster with his hands clasped, his eyes alert, but there's a helplessness to them that I have never seen before. It isn't long before the crowd's unsettled murmuring becomes agitated whispering. I am stunned when Claude cups his hand to his mouth and starts shouting. Uh-oh. There's only one king! Oh, Claude's gonna get arrested. King Gennaro! Oh, Claude, you are going to get arrested. And then they're going to double arrest you for cross-dressing because we know this is not modern times.
Yeah, this is not open mind.
They're gonna arrest you and then arrest you again. Claude grips my hand and starts leading me around the outskirts so that people cannot spot him as he continues to shout. The crowd begins to chant along with Claude, and then they draw nearer to the stage where my father and Alcaster are standing. Oh, okay. I didn't think that everyone... Okay. There is only one king, King Gennaro. There is only one king, King Gennaro. Let's go, Samantha. The crowd is right next to the platform now, and the chant carries on. Claude pulls me behind him, but my mind is on my father and his desperate eyes. Okay, Claude didn't get arrested. Okay, Purple, you're in my way. Hours later, the Merchant's Tavern is chaotic. People are talking over each other, trying to relay the scene that they saw in town today. Every visitor here is talking about what they witnessed. I have been in a corner of the room this entire time, trying to understand everyone, but failing. Delora and Parfait are not here to calm all of this chaos. Oh god, it's Rumple, of all people. Hey, princess, how are you feeling? I almost jump when I hear Rumple's voice. Surprised? I can feel when a damsel is in distress, milady. I'm really not in the mood for your flirting, Rumple. Oh, my apologies. I thought you might have wanted some cheering up. Where's your partner? He went out to town to survey the situation. Karma doesn't do anything around the tavern, but he does a whole lot for you, doesn't he? I suppose that's the least a man in love can do. And then MC is gonna be like, Kia, man in love? What? Yeah, okay, there she goes, exclamation marks. I feel myself blush. What is Rumple going on about? Yeah, see, like, she's got the blushing face on. Princess, you're pink. I am not. My mind feels all scrambled now. This is all Rumple's fault. Thankfully, before Rumple can continue talking, the door opens and Delora walks inside to call all the merchant boarders into the reception room. When I step into the reception room, I'm surprised to see two familiar figures standing beside Parfait. What? Did they get cursed? I mean, well, I know that Rod is cursed, obviously. But Emmeline isn't cursed. Emmeline isn't cursed? Did Emmeline get cursed, and does this have something to do with... So is Alcaster working with the witches, and he's all like, hey, I'm gonna curse Emmeline if you don't let me be king. There's something going on. Did Emmeline get cursed? Is she cursed? Both of them look downtrodden and discouraged. Everyone is noticeably shocked as they step inside. Yeah, is Emmeline cursed? The prince and princess, where did they come from? What is happening at the palace? What of Queen Ophelia? Oh yeah, where's the queen? I literally forgot she existed. Yeah, okay, that's another thing. So if... Yeah, okay, what's the queen doing this whole time? We need silence in the room, everyone. Delora raises her voice, effectively causing everyone to pause. She glances at Parfait, who nods and then turns to look at Rod and Emmeline. Princess Emmeline, if you would tell everyone what you told Delora and I. Oh no, what's happening? The room is unnaturally quiet as Emmeline begins her story. She starts with the events of 1 week ago. In the middle of a family dinner, Alcaster burst in with soldiers and seized her, Rod, and Ophelia in front of the king. Sir Alcaster said that if the king didn't hand over his crown, he would kill us. Oh, okay. I thought it would be more, I thought there'd be more to it than that. I thought he was gonna have the witches curse them or whatever, but no, he just, that's it. He just threatened to kill them. Okay, simple plan. We had no idea a coup would be staged. The 3 of them were taken down to the prison cells with Ophelia taken to a separate cell. Sir Fitzgerald helped us escape, but only just barely. Fritz, are you openly disobeying your father? I hope that he is safe. Alcaster wanted to kill the king. I'm sure that he still will. But he has no reason to. The king has already handed over his crown. Yeah, but he he can still kill him anyway. I speak before even realizing. Everyone stares at me, including Rod and Emmeline. Alcaster is a foul man. I only think he usurped the throne now without violence because he wants less resistance from the people. Exactly. He never spoke up to my father before. Did you just say father? Okay, so she's definitely not cursed, because otherwise she would know who I am. So she's not cursed, but she's just... I mean, people who aren't cursed come to the march-in, so that's not weird. And people who... Yeah, okay, so I guess there's nothing weird with her being here. Yeah, I was like thinking like, oh, that's weird that she would talk to Delora and Parfait. But no, Delora and Parfait, they probably go out and talk to normal people all the time. Like, it's not as if like everyone knows that fairies and witches exist. So like fairies and witches can like talk to people and whatever. So I guess it's not weird that she's here.
Did you get milk? Yay!
Hi, Mom.
Mom tuber in the house.
It's a long story, Em. Emmeline looks between Rod and I, her expression confused. Yeah, okay, Emmeline, keep talking about your thing. It does not matter that I'm your stepsister. You know each other? We do. Emmeline looks like she wants to say something, but she remains silent. Our mother is still inside the palace. We need to save her somehow, and Sir Fitzgerald. What happened to Fritz? We don't know. He helped us escape, but we were spotted at the last minute. He told us to run ahead and leave him behind. We didn't see him again after that, and we couldn't just wait, so Rod brought me here. Right now, we need to piece together the situation as quickly as we can, and then we need to figure out a way to save the king. Okay, yeah, I was thinking it was really weird that she was here. I was like, oh, did she get cursed or something? But, no, it makes sense now that I think about it, because, you know, because Rod comes here a lot, so, like, obviously he's like, oh, no, we can't be at the palace, so where's a safe place that we can go? So he goes here. That makes sense. Right now, we need to piece together the situation as quickly as we can, and then we need to figure out a way to save the king. I knew Alcaster was up to something, but I never thought it would escalate into this. Jurian, what do you know about this? Garland and I weren't stripped of our titles because we disobeyed Alcaster's orders. It was because we overheard Alcaster plotting something and tried to tell the king of his plot. We gave him a warning, but the king did not believe us, not with Alcaster and Mithras whispering in his ears. Yeah, so, like, I think it was pretty obvious from the beginning that Alcaster was evil. Like, he's just one of those characters where it's like, yes, king. I would love to hold the crown for you. Like he's just like very obviously evil. Like I saw this coming from the very beginning. I'm like, okay, this is the Preminger character.
He was twirling his mustache.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The king didn't think Alcaster was possible with such a betrayal. He thought we were trying to turn him against Alcaster for our own gain. And so Alcaster stripped us of our titles and banished us from the palace. Lady Parfait found us, and while we were happy to help out at the tavern, we also intended to eventually do something about the mess in the palace. So Alcaster has been planning to do this all this time. Wait, hold on. We intended to eventually do something about the mess in the palace. So they knew They knew what Alcaster's plan was. And they were like, we'll do something about it eventually. We'll figure that out eventually. And now they're like, oh yeah, we forgot about that. Dude, what? The lesbian thumbnail has me dying. I'm glad that you like it. I spent too much time on it. I spent a lot of time making it. Because something that you'll notice about it is that, like, Karma, like, always does this pose where he's got his, like, hand in his face. I had to, like, change it so that his hand wasn't in his face anymore. And then I had to, like, edit the hair and, like, oh. Yeah, so I spent a lot of time making that. No such thing as spending too much time on lesbian thumbnails. No such thing as spending too much time on lesbians. Lesbians should always be your #1 priority.
Oh, okay. Wow, you got a lot of stuff.
When we part for the night, Parfait and Delora take Rod and Emmeline to a room that they can share. It has been decided that they will be harbored here at the Marchen, a place that Emmeline apparently knew about but never came to because she wasn't cursed. Okay, yeah, that answers my question, I guess. Well, Rod did say that his family knew he was cursed. Yeah, okay, so Rod, yeah, that makes sense. I noticed Emmeline looking at me many times throughout the night, but she never asked me anything. The next few days are a muddled mess. Everyone is busy trying to find out what happened and what can be done to help the king. I'm sweeping the tavern half-heartedly one day, my thoughts on everything but my chores. Everyone's been trying to do something to help out the last few days. Though I've gone on quite a few trips into town with Claude to search for information, I haven't been able to find much. I feel so useless. Useless! I'm finally on my break, so I decide to go into the reception room to rest. When I step inside, I notice Emmeline sitting on the couch. She waves me over as soon as she sees me. She hasn't really openly spoken to me since she has been here. Parfait and Delora have been trying to hide her so as not to cause a ruckus in the Marchen. So is she finally going to ask me who I am? Am I going to explain to her? Because I probably should explain to her. Rumors are dangerous now. You're Samantha, right? Yes. Rod told me about your curse. He says that you're the king's blood daughter. Oh, okay, so Rod already told her. I thought I would tell her, but... I'm really sorry. Oh, she's so sweet. I'm shocked by Emmeline's sudden outburst. Am I gonna be nice to her now? Because Samantha was so mean to her. Is she gonna be nice to her this time? What? I didn't mean to, but I took your place. Oh, see, she's so sweet. How could I forget my own sister? Oh, you're not my real sister! You're not my real sister! Is Samantha gonna have a change of heart now? Is she gonna be like, yeah, you're my sister? Like, we're not blood related. No! She's the same! You're not my sister! That doesn't matter. I would love you regardless. Oh. Emmeline was always trying to take me out and do things with me back when I was still in the palace. I distanced myself from her because I thought the king loved her more than he loved me. I think that maybe he does. We weren't close. I barely spoke to you or to Rod. Didn't he tell you that? He did. But perhaps now we can turn over a new leaf. See, she's so nice. Is my girl gonna say yes? Is Samantha gonna be nice to her now? I literally don't know. I literally don't know if Samantha is gonna be nice to her now. Emmeline is as stubborn as always. I have more things to worry about than being her friend. I have to go. Oh, rejected. Rejected. I walk off before the conversation can continue. Dude. If I hadn't been cursed and remained in the palace, would Sir Alcaster have taken me hostage too? Yes. The hours tick by, and as the tavern is emptied for the day, Delora calls everyone together to explain what she and Parfait have pieced together about the situation. Alright everyone, we've come upon some new information. The first is that Alcaster has cracked down on the riots in town. Anyone seen protesting his rule is thrown in prison. The king always valued the people's opinions. Alcaster does not want opinions. He only wants to rule with an iron fist. Our patrols have shown that there is overall more security in the palace and around the town. They have been charged with keeping people quiet in whatever ways they possibly can. As we heard from the prince and princess, things are most turbulent in the palace. The king is still alive, but it's unlikely he will stay that way for very long. One thing is clear. Given Alcaster's motives to take over the kingdom, I doubt he will rest until the king is dead. Yeah, and that's why he came up with the lie that he's terminally ill, because then if he dies, it's like, oh, he died of his illness, you know. The king's men have turned against him, and even if there are loyal soldiers still left in the palace, we cannot contact them right now. Rescuing the king and queen will be on us, then. We just so happen to have people in this tavern that have a shot at rescuing them. Prince Rod has the key to a secret passage we can use to break into the palace. Secret passageway, but only the king and the commander of the knights have the key to that passage. So how did they get a copy? Who's going to join us on this mission? Jurian and Garland both volunteer immediately, followed shortly by Claude and Waltz. I'll go too. The room goes quiet as I step forward and volunteer. Princess, we can't just allow you to put yourself in danger. I look at Claude, who is staring at me, shocked. I took up the sword so I could protect those I care about. This directly affects me. If I wasn't part of this, that would be weird. I'm literally the princess. Princess, you don't have nearly enough practice. But I can help. I still have time to learn. I agree with Parfait, Princess. The palace isn't the place for you to try out your newfound sword skills. Then you may as well chain me up because I refuse to stay here while you all go save the king. He's literally my dad, guys. Princess. Well, she has been practicing with the rest of us. Don't encourage her, Jurian. But it's not like any of us can stop her anyway. You're right, the princess is quite stubborn. Claude agrees with Jurian, but I can tell that he does not like the idea of me going along with them. If only we had the time to get reinforcements from Karma's country. Karma's country? Brugantia. How is it possible that a Brugantian citizen can simply ask for reinforcements? Rumpel, we don't have time to explain this to you, okay? Karma is the crown prince of Brugantia. Like, there's so many things going on in this story that it's like, what? Can we just focus on what's on? Ooh, Reese's peanut butter cup for Samantha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's just so many things going on in this story that it's like, come on, we are discussing the coup that's going on right now. We don't need to talk about Karma being a prince. Like can we just focus on one thing at a time right now? Reese's peanut butter cup. Oh, hi! Sorry, I'm eating a Reese's peanut butter cup right now. Welcome to the stream! I also don't know why YouTube recommended this to you. Like, and people will tell me, like, oh, I saw this in my YouTube recommendations, and I'm like, how? Why? I'm not trying to appeal to the algorithm. Why would the algorithm show me to you? But I'm glad. I'm glad. We are playing Cinderella Phenomenon, which is a game with a lot of things going on in it. Right now, there's a coup going on, and I am the princess, and I'm trying to put my dad back in power because an evil guy threatened to kill my stepsister and stepbrother if my dad didn't hand over the crown to them. But also, my stepsister didn't know until recently that she was my stepsister because I have a curse put on me so that people don't know that I'm the princess. There's too much going on. There's too much going on. Anyway, there's some shuffling in the room as everyone turns to gawk at Claude. Rumpel, Anise, Rod, and Emmeline all look shocked by this revelation. You're the lost prince? Oh, we have better things to worry about right now. Like, like, who cares that Karma is the lost prince? Can we focus on the coup, please? Lost prince. It sounds like such a tragedy, doesn't it? Yeah, like, I was like, wondering, like... it's like, like, his parents don't know where he is, right? Trying to understand what you just said gave me an aneurysm? Yeah, I thought it would. Anise suddenly looks distressed as she fiddles her thumbs. All this time and I never knew. I'm so sorry, Your Highness. There's no need for formalities, Anise. But I'm the lost prince after all. I keep my lineage a secret because right now I'm just a normal commoner. But you're the prince. Couldn't you still ask for reinforcements? But we just said that his country's too far away, like, right? Like, we don't have enough time. Even if I did ask for reinforcements, I'm pretty sure they would never come in time. Yeah! Like, that's what we just said. Why does this conversation matter? Why are we having this conversation? Besides, I can't go back to my kingdom yet. He cannot go back while he's still cursed. Yeah, okay. Can we move on from this conversation? The conversation continues now in a more solemn tone. Eventually, we start speaking of our plan to enter the palace. Finally, we're talking about something that matters. When the details are all finalized, I repeat everything to myself to make certain that I know what is meant to happen. This feels a lot like Seduce Me. This feels a lot like the sequel to Seduce Me, The Demon War. Like, you know, when we were like making the plans to fight the demon war or whatever was going on in that game. I don't know. The second Seduce Me game, I just lost track of. Like, I could not finish one route. Waltz will lead us to the palace then, and Jorian and Garland will follow right behind him, watching for the most immediate enemies. Do you think that this is gonna... I wonder how this is going to involve me as the player. Like, will I have to make decisions here? Will there be, like, quick time events? How... Is it, or am I just gonna be reading what's going on? We barely played the sequel. I know. But, like, the sequel, like, part of the reason why, like, I just gave up is because, like, a lot of it was, like, strategic planning like this. A lot of Seduce Me, the Demon War, was we're just standing around in a group coming up with strategic battle strategy, like what we're gonna do in battle, and I'm like, I bought this game so that I could date demon boys. What is happening right now? We'll deal with any resistance before it touches you, princess. And Carmen will be watching from the back along with Delora. A witch and a prince for backup. Oh yeah, Delaney told me that characters can die in this game. So maybe if you mess up during this, can characters die? Delora smiles wryly. Claude rolls his shoulders. I'd like to think of us as more the closing act. Though if all goes according to plan, we will have no need for either the opening or closing act. It is a small task force, which is better. The smaller the better. The last thing we want is to be noticed. We decide to meet again over the course of the next week to finalize our plan and carefully survey the situation in town before parting. Claude has taken to training me, Jorian, and Garland at the same time. Just the other day, he had all of us attack him together. Even though I am nowhere near as good as a trained knight, I still managed to hit him once. I feel like things are coming to some sort of conclusion, and yet I still haven't done 3 good deeds. Oh my god! There's so much happening in this story that, I kid you not, for a serious, like, long moment there, I literally forgot about the 3 good deeds. There's so much happening right now that I literally forgot about the 3 good deeds. And what was that second good deed? What was the second good deed that I did? We're at chapter 8, and there's so many loose ends. Are they gonna tie up all these loose ends in 2 chapters? Oh my god, what is... Imagine if her 3rd good deed... Her 3rd good deed is overthrowing Alcaster. What does that count as a good deed? I don't think that counts as a good deed. But I think this game and I disagree on what counts as a good deed. Oh my god, there's so much going on that, like, I forgot about the main... Whoa, thank you for splinting! Thank you so much for splinting, I appreciate that! We are very close to hitting 400 splinters for, like, the millionth time. I feel like we keep, like, getting to 400 and then going back down and then getting to 400 and going back down. Like, I feel like, I don't know what's going on. Like, people are unsubscribing or something, I don't know. But thank you for splinting, I appreciate it a lot. Today we finalized our plans for getting into the palace. We have mapped out where the king and Ophelia must be in the prisons, where the guards might be positioned, and how we plan on sneaking in. I sit down on my bed and I'm about to lay down when I hear something. Hello, love. Oh, it's Claude. Hi, Claude. Exclamation marks. Oh, she's all blushy. It's Claude. My, you're red. Were you thinking about me? I noticed that he has one hand on his chest tonight, but then he has been doing that more often lately. I notice it during practices and sometimes when I catch his eyes. They couldn't afford to do a sprite of that. Is he sick? Darling? Okay, so there's something going on with his chest, right? Because, like, before he was like, ouch, oof, my chest. Like he was having a heart attack or something. So I don't know what's going on. I shake myself at the sound of Claude's voice. What if I was changing? You could have knocked. No, Dad, you don't understand why I had that reaction. Because 2 times, twice, she barged into his room without knocking.
Ah, okay, yeah, very hypocrite.
She's such a hypocrite.
I'm a girl, though.
Yeah, it's different because I'm a lady. Well, you didn't seem to have a problem when you walked in on me changing without announcing yourself. Exactly! Get him, get her, Claude, get her. Oh, she got all blushy at that. Different. How is that different? He strolls inside and steps closer to me. He smiles at me mischievously. Oh, how so? Yeah, how so? How so, bestie? Woman moment, yeah. Wow. Women be like, cat got your tongue? Claude shakes his head, his smile softening. I really didn't mean to come in to disturb you. I just have something important I needed to say to you. Claude kneels in front of me. He's gonna propose! No, I'm just kidding. And wouldn't it be funny, though? And furrows his eyebrows. Oh my god, he is gonna propose! I want to insist you reconsider going to the palace with us. As Parfait and Delora have said many times, it will be dangerous. No! No! Okay, like, let me think about that. No, okay? I thought about it, alright? Like, no. That doesn't make any sense. I'm the princess. He's my dad. I have a personal... This is a personal issue that affects me personally. If I wasn't there, that would be weird. Nothing you say is going to change my mind. I want to do what I can to help everyone. Yes, and that terrifies me. Terrifies you? If your stubbornness leads you to putting your neck out there for someone, I would never forgive myself for your injuries. If you want to help me, stay here while you'll be safe. Are there endings where the main character can die? Because that would be awesome. That'd be really funny. I'm not some damsel that needs to be protected. Samantha, all I want is for you to stay safe so that when we save your father, you can face him with a smile. Oh, so smiles are important to you now. I see how it is. I won't be able to face my father unless I am one of the people to save him. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. She wants to save her own father. What is weird about that? Stubborn as always. I sigh, irritation welling up in my stomach at the look on Claude's face. He's calling me stubborn, but he's being stubborn about this. Yeah, true. You're both stubborn. You said I've improved with my sword fighting. You have. You've improved so much because of your resilience and drive, and because you're genuinely interested. It's because I have a good teacher. Ho-ho, your compliment is gentle music to my ears. Your compliments mean a lot to me, Samantha. My eyes fixate on his soft smile and at the gentle crinkles at his eyes. Our eyes lock, and for a few moments I am aware of a slight energy between us. I glance away hurriedly, not entirely sure of what would happen if I kept staring at him. My heart beats unsteadily in my chest. Earlier today, I comforted your sister when she started crying about the things that had happened in the palace. She's not my sister! She's not my real sister! Emma Lane, why would he comfort her? I saw her crying downstairs in the reception room earlier today without anyone there. She's a rather sweet girl. I keep thinking that the two of you are completely different. You're both strong-willed and stubborn, but she wears her emotions on her sleeve while you keep it all inside of you. That is not our only difference. I'm not hiding anything if that's what you're implying. Mother always told me crying was weak. Claude stands up and leans forward. Before I know it, I am in his arms? I am in Liam's arms? Samantha, I'm always here for you. Oh, I feel flustered again and my mind feels foggy. I can barely comprehend what's in my mind or in my heart. Thank you or I am sorry. Thank you or I am sorry. These are weird responses, and yeah, exactly, Liam. These are weird responses, and I cannot tell what the correct responses are. Like, I feel like this game is so weird about, like, what the right answers are. Flip a coin? No, I'm gonna... I think I'm sorry is weird, because I don't understand what I'm apologizing for. What am I apologizing for? So, like, that one doesn't make any sense to me, so I'm just gonna say thank you. You never need to thank me, Samantha. Yeah, that's the wrong answer, isn't it? I can feel it in my bones. But you've done so much for me. It is not just the sword fighting. It's your patience, your company, you're saving me when I needed help. I'm totally gonna get a bad ending. But you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that because I think the bad endings are gonna be funny. That's not true. I'm pretty sure I'm the most selfish person in this tavern. What? Not me? Not me. All I ever want is things for myself. Oh, that was the right answer. That was the right answer. Oh, nice. I've never thought you were selfish, Claude. Ooh, look at her smile. Well, of course you never thought that he was selfish because you are more selfish than him. You're worse than him, so... He puts a hand to my cheek and looks at me solemnly. You don't think that me wanting you is... Oh, he said it. Whoa, oh, we just got another flash. Suddenly he steps back, his hand on his chest again, his breathing heavy. I stare at Claude with wide eyes. Can he please tell me what's going on with him? Why? Does he have heart problems? Claude, are you okay? I'm fine. He sighs out slowly, but he sounds obviously pained. I'll go get a niece. No! I'm fine. I swear it's just a spell of dizziness. But you... He manages a small, tight-lipped smile before he straightens and shakes his head. His hands are visibly shaking. I must be tired. But Claude, do not tell anyone about this, okay? I don't want them to worry. Dude! Come on. Why is he always so stubborn? He's obviously in pain. These two are great, though, because they're equally stubborn. They're equally annoying. I clench my hands into fists as I frown at him. Why must you always be so secretive? You're keeping something from me, Claude. He's keeping multiple things from me. I'm sorry, Samantha. Claude abruptly leaves the room, leaving me with my fragmented thoughts. Dude, what? Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Claude? What is wrong with you? Claude, there is something wrong with you. Chapter 9, The Rescue? Are you kidding me? There are so many loose ends, and we have this chapter and one more. We have 2 more chapters, and they're gonna somehow tie up all these loose ends. I don't believe that. I do not believe that we are going to figure out what is going on within 2 chapters. Oh my god. Whew. Dude. Oh, this game. Today I will land another hit on you, Karma. If you can, darling, I welcome the challenge. Princess, your side is open. I bring my sword up closer to my side as Garland strikes me. Tonight is the first night I get to use a real sword as opposed to a practice sword. The sounds of metal clashing echoes into the night. Is this what a real battle feels like? We've been practicing under skirmish conditions for the last few days. Since tomorrow's the day we enact our plan, we are doing some last-minute practice. Remember, fighting back-to-back is better than doing it alone. Claude dodges Durian's sword as he speaks, but I notice that he seems to be taking special care not to look in my direction. Not to look in my direction. Is there something with, like... I have no clue what's going on. I have no clue what is going on. Loose ends aren't real, don't pretend. This game is driving me crazy. This game is driving me crazy. He's been fine for the last few days, but I'm not sure when his pain will return. If only he would tell me what was wrong with him. This is... He's gonna, like... We're gonna be, like, in the middle of our plan to overthrow Alcaster and like, save the king or whatever. We're gonna be in the middle of that, and he's gonna, like, collapse. He's like, I shouldn't have kept this from you, and, like, he's... Oh, my god. When Claude finally calls the end of practice, we are all exhausted. Good job, everyone. You'll all be fine tomorrow. Garland turns to face me, a soft expression on his face. And if it comes down to it, Durian and I will protect you. Garland looks over his shoulder at Claude. Both of you. That's our job as knights. I'm quite capable of protecting myself, but I do appreciate the offer. It's late. We should all get some rest. The 2 knights excuse themselves, leaving me with Claude. I feel like Claude shouldn't be this worried about me because, like, I have him and 2 other knights. Like, I'm not gonna save the king alone, you know? Samantha, you should go to bed. Sounds like Delaney. Princess? I have a feeling I won't sleep much tonight anyway. Be that as it may, you should still try. I'm about to retire for the night as well. Oh, I want to keep practicing or I want to talk to you. Oh, I want to talk to you. Wait, that redhead, long-haired chick is a guy. Yes. Yeah. Yes. About what? Claude takes a step back and I stare at his hand as his hand absently moves to his chest. Are you really okay, Claude? I've been perfectly fine this past week. Liar! You are lying to me. He's lying. He's obviously in pain. Why do you have to keep your pain a secret? Why won't you talk to me? Oh, yeah, baby. That was the right answer. I've told you before that some things are better kept a secret, princess. Claude sighs out, then leans forward to set a hand on my head. Samantha, promise you'll stay behind me if we're attacked. And if at any point it looks like we may not make it, you're to run as fast as you can back to the march-in. But that is cowardly. Samantha, don't you remember what I said before? Sometimes running is the right thing to do. Never run into an impossible situation. Instead, live to fight another day. Promise me you'll stay behind me. Please, Samantha, give me the peace of mind. I promise or I cannot promise that. Ooh. So I'm actually not really sure what the right answer is here. It's definitely more in character for her to say the second one. Like, the second one is what she would say. But, like, I want to, like, I don't want to make him worry about me. And, okay, I'm gonna say this, but it's a lie. I'm lying to him. I'm lying to him to make him feel better. I'm lying to him to make him worry less, okay? I'm saying this so that he doesn't worry about me. If it will make him feel better before going into this mission, I cannot deny his request. Exactly. Claude's expression softens as he moves away from me. I'll stay behind you. Oh, that was right. Nice. I'm so good at this game. I am such a gamer. Wow. I'm so good at video games. Thank you, princess. Let's attempt sleep in preparation for tomorrow. The way he talks. When this is all over, I'll pry Claude's secrets out of him. What, in chapter 10? Cinderella Phenomenon. Tonight is the night, and everyone is just about ready to go. I can't get this feeling of foreboding off of my chest. Everyone is gathered close to the door, ready to see us off. Everyone except... Princess! Rumpel suddenly appears, Anise coming up to stand right next to him. What are you two doing here? Well, of course we came to wish you good luck, just like everyone else here. We'll be waiting for you tonight so that we can celebrate everyone's return. Be careful. Emmeline, who has been everywhere with her brother since they came here, is standing right beside him now with a smile. Wait, so Rod and Emmeline are staying back, but I'm going? I guess so. I will pray for your safe return. Her smile wavers, and I can tell she is uncertain. She has the great knights of Caldria, 2 witches, and a prince. She'll be fine. Exactly! Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have a lot of people protecting me. Rod's responses are curt as usual, but I cannot help but notice the hesitance in his voice. Even though he stares at me without expression, I think I see a tinge of worry in his eyes. Rest assured that we will keep the princess safe. We're not going to let Alcaster get away with what he did to Angiel and its royal family. Parfait steps forward last. She and Delora glance at each other, and I feel as if some secret message bounces between the two of them. Delora nods ever so slightly before Parfait turns to the rest of us. Her eyes eventually fall on me. You've changed since you've been here, princess, but your dedication and resolve never wavers. It's always been there just beneath the surface. Stubbornness or resolve. It's as if Parfait is able to read my thoughts. She smiles as she sets a hand on my shoulder. Your dedication is very much like King Gennaro's. You are proud and honorable and always take steps in the right direction. That is why I know you'll be back tonight. Just as Rumpel said, we'll all be waiting for you. All of you. Stay safe tonight. I nod my head as everyone gathered around begins to repeat their hearty goodbyes. They're building this up so much that I'm positive that that you can get bad endings here. I'm positive that you can get endings where people die here. Because they're building it up so much. Like, I have a feeling that, like, someone could die if I do something wrong here. It is Delora who walks away first. We all follow behind. The night has just begun. Our way to the palace gates is uneventful, but we pause some distance away from them to take shelter in a nearby alley. There are knights everywhere. Waltz points to what looks like a regular section of the wall. There's the hidden door to the tunnels. If we time it right between the knights' patrols, we should be able to make it. On my signal. Okay, yeah, I'm wondering if there's going to be like a mini game or something here. Like, is it... I don't know what's going to happen here. Is it going to be like a quick time event? I don't know what's going to happen. Claude puts a hand on my shoulder and squeezes. It's an abrupt gesture and doesn't last long, but the motion calms my nerves somewhat. I'm going to have to, like... It's going to give me, like, a decision to make or, like, some... I don't know. It's going to give me something to do here. We will be fine. Our footsteps echo in the tunnel. Standing in front of me are Jurian and Garland, who are flanking Waltz. Dolores stands beside me and Claude is at my back. The small tunnel makes it seem like we brought a lot of people. This way. We silently follow Waltz's instructions. Wait, so did Parfait come with us? No, Parfait stayed behind. How is it that Waltz knows about these tunnels? I've already taken into account the guards and where they might be positioned based on Prince Rod's information. We should be all right. Garland and I will act as distractions if needed. Princess, leave most of the fighting to us if there's any to be done. I know. I will only fight if I need to. If only I wasn't cursed, I would be able to fight to my full extent. I think you're still quite capable without all of your magic, puppeteer. Oh, a compliment? It's an honor, Miss Karma. I'm only in this dress because of Jurian, you know. Jurian crosses her arms and cocks an eyebrow at Claude. I wouldn't fall in love with you no matter what you say. That's what they all say. We're here. Suddenly, everyone goes quiet. I feel a lot heavier as I stare at the staircase in front of me. This should lead to the throne room. I did not know we had a secret passage in the throne room. How much does Waltz know about the palace? Immediately after we step into the throne room, we split apart to avoid the guards' gazes. I stick close to Claude and Waltz as Delora conjures a blanket of shimmering fog that envelops the guards. Whoosh. I watch as the guards' eyes close before they slump to the ground. Delora drops her hands once all the guards are truly asleep. Amazing how intolerant humans are to magic. Let's keep going. This seems really easy if she can just casually use magic to make people fall unconscious. Like, I don't see why we're even worried. Getting through the palace is no easy feat. Hallways that were easy to get through before are difficult to traverse now with all of the soldiers standing around. Delora casts a spell to silence our footsteps into quiet muffles, but moving is still difficult, especially with such a group. Eventually, we arrive just outside the tunnels that should lead to the castle's prison. I'll stand watch. Be careful, Waltz. I will. We enter another network of tunnels. Jurian, Garland, after you. Jurian glances at me briefly, and then at Claude, who nods a little stiffly. We'll be right back. In accordance with the plan, Claude and I are left at the hallway point of the tunnels to ensure a clean escape as Delora, Jurian, and Garland continue on to the prison. They should be fine, but I'm still worried. My eyes wander to Claude, and I bite down on my lower lip when I notice that his hand is once again raised to his chest. This is what I'm saying! I said before that he's gonna, like, pass out during the mission. And he is. I find myself reaching out to grab Claude's hand, but he swiftly pulls it away. The glare on his face takes me by surprise. Why is he so angry? Claude puts a hand to his chest and flinches as he leans on the wall. Not now. His voice sounds pained. What is he talking about? Claude? I just need some space, Princess. But I'm fine. I cannot help but feel irritated at the way Claude has snapped at me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be this way. He trails off, his eyes distant. Because of your curse, right. Most of the time he is sociable and a pleasure to talk to, but then he reverts to this state. It's like he is two different people. I cannot understand why he is like this. Why do I care so much for someone who keeps secrets? Samantha, I wish I could explain, but if I did, you would hate me. What? But it's because of your curse. Like, what, does he expect me to be like, oh, what? But why would I hate him for being, for something? It's his curse. Like, if he's like, oh, what? It's part of your curse. Why would I hate you for part of your curse? Or more accurately, you would be afraid of me. I don't... Okay, here's my guess. So his curse is based on Beauty and the Beast. And that's why he's got, like, the curse of, like, beauty. Like, he's so beautiful that, like, women fall in love with him or whatever. But, like, maybe, like, his curse is beauty, like, and the beast. Like, he's got, like, a beast mode that comes out. Like, he goes evil mode. Like, he's got, like, two personalities. So, like, he, like... sometimes
Dr. Jekyll and
yeah, like I'm thinking it's something like that. Like he like goes beast mode or whatever. He's like a beast. I don't know. I have no clue what's going on. I don't know. But like it would make sense because it's based on Beauty and the Beast. Like that could be the thing that they're going for here. Like I'm just trying to figure out what they're going for, and that's what makes the most sense, because that would fit in with Beauty and the Beast. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I could never be afraid of you, or why would I be afraid of you? Okay, so I could never be afraid of you, definitely sounds more like the right answer. Because it's like, oh, I could never be afraid of you because I love you and I trust you, you know? What is there to be afraid of? Claude wears a pained expression as he looks at me. I see him once again grabbing at the collar of his dress, looking like he's in some kind of quiet agony. That's what she said too? Oh no! Wait, what was it that he said about... Okay, what was it that he said about the girl? He said that the girl... So he found out that she only loved him because of the curse? He said something happened and it made me realize that she only loved me because of the curse. Does he go ugly mode? Does he go like, does he like physically like turn into like a bear or something? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm so confused. Is he like a werewolf? I don't know what's happening. Is he talking about that one woman from before, the one who didn't love him? Yeah. He thinks I'm the same? I am not like her. I'm not like other girls. Was that the wrong answer? Was that really the wrong answer? Because that didn't seem like it would be the wrong answer. Oh, it was the right answer! Yay! Samantha. Claude's voice trails off at the sound of running. His hand moves quite quickly to the hilt of his sword just as I reach for mine. We only relax when we see that it is Jurian, Garland, and Delora heading towards us. Why are they alone? Where are the king and queen? They weren't in the prison. What? Why not? I have no idea where else they could be. Okay, Purple, lap. Sit on my lap. Delora steps out from between the two of them, her expression somber. This doesn't bode well for us at all. We can't keep sneaking without a direction. That's a sure way to get caught. Yeah, what's going on? Like, where are the king and queen then? The words have just left her mouth when the alarm sounds behind us. Oh no. Don't tell me. It's the alarm. Everyone draws their weapons as Waltz appears, running towards us with a harried expression on his face. The knights are on their way. How did they know we were here? In seconds, I hear the clanking of metal, and then there are knights upon us. We are forced to scatter to deal with different opponents. A guard rushes at me with his sword, and I somehow manage to block his attack. I should be able to wind around him. The knight falls after I catch him from behind and give Claude an opening to attack him. Samantha, stay behind me. I promised I would, remember? Let's keep it that way. A smile flashes across his face, and for a few moments he seems more like the Claude that I know. Okay, Purple? No. Purple? No, don't step on the keyboard. He grabs my arm. Unhand me! Whoa, what was that? I watch in shock as a shimmering fog surrounds my attacker, his eyes closing as he slumps to the ground. Did I just use witch magic? Delora didn't do that, did she? Because it seemed like I did that. I can't do that, right? It's not my 18th birthday yet. I can't use witch magic until my 18th birthday, right? Or I can use witch magic, I just can't control the magical crystal. But if I can use witch magic, then how haven't I used witch magic yet? Can I use witch magic? Did I just use witch magic? He is only the first to fall. Seconds later, most of the knights in my immediate vicinity have fallen to the ground. I can tell by the subtle rise and fall of their chests that they are asleep. Delora must have done that, right? It was Delora, right? Thank you, Delora. Okay. Sorry I couldn't focus long enough to cast that spell earlier. Okay, so it was Delora. It wasn't me. Delora drops her hands and turns to address Waltz, Claude, and I. Head toward the entrance hall. The king must be in one of the central rooms. Jurian, Garland, and I will head to the bedchambers in the east wing to look for the queen. Splitting up is not part of the plan. We don't have much of a choice anymore if we're going to get the king and queen out of here. We have to improvise. Now go. Claude grabs my hand and jerks his head at Waltz. Let's go. The three of us rush out and into one of the palace hallways. I keep my gaze forward while Waltz and Claude watch for enemies on either side of us. On our right, Claude grabs his sword and moves before Waltz and I can respond. He dives low towards a soldier, his sword poised straight for a devastating blow. Knights begin to approach us from the left, and I raise my sword, readying myself. Waltz snaps his fingers, a flash of light blinding the men in the immediate vicinity, and I use the opportunity to rush the knights in front of me. I grit my teeth as I attack. Most of my blows are lucky. There are too many knights for me to be able to get the upper hand. There are so many of them. Voice. Well, if it isn't the most desirable princess. This is Alcaster, right? I whip around to attack the man that spoke to me, but he is nowhere to be found. Where is he? Who are you? I wonder. Samantha. I turn and see Claude running toward me, a panic expression in his eyes. I take a step toward him where a masked man suddenly blocks my path. Who are you? I raise my sword, but the masked man taps his cane on the floor before I can swing. We haven't seen this before. An incredible pressure blasts out from the cane. It shoves Claude to the floor and blows me backwards. I hit the wall hard and my vision darkens. Dude, what? Claude. Where am I? Why can't I see anything? My head hurts. My heart hurts. Everything hurts. Rise and shine, Sleeping Beauty. No, I'm Cinderella. I'm bad Cinderella. I jerk upright at the familiar voice. You're the man who knocked me out. The man laughs and I blink as I try to pinpoint the direction of his voice. Did he blindfold me? I command you to take off this blindfold. I don't take orders from princesses that no one remembers. Oh, get her! But I'm a gentleman, so I suppose I shall have to heed a lady's request. The blindfold is abruptly pulled off and I flinch at the sudden brightness. Why, hello there, princess. My captor looks at me amused. He wears a crooked grin on his masked face and a cape on his shoulders. Who is he? My eyes wander to the throne and I cannot help but gasp at what I see. The king is strapped to the throne, hands bound, mouth covered. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. Sorry, I'm like, what? What is happening here? Did he put the king in a saw trap? Is he in a saw trap? Your Majesty, the king pauses to look at me, his eyes containing a mixture of alarm and confusion. Sorry, I'm thinking about, like... I'm thinking about, Until Dawn. He safety-proofed his death traps. I turn to clear at the masked man. Let him go. No can do, princess, though. Don't you think he still looks regal sitting on his throne like that? I grit my teeth as I begin to struggle against my bonds. What is happening? What is happening right now? I'm so lost. I have no clue what's going on. Struggle all you like. You won't get out of those knots anytime soon. Who are you? The masked man... Oh, he goes... Ooh. The masked man drops into an elegant bow. Ooh. I am called Varg. My name is Boat. I am called Varg. Varg. I'm called Varg. Varg. She's Cinderella on my phenomenon till I Varg. Varg. Samantha and I are always on the same wavelength. Like, we're always in sync. Like, Varg. What have you done to my father? Me? Nothing. Well, nothing much. I guess gagging a person and tying their hands behind their back counts as something. Are you working for Sir Alcaster? I don't work for anyone. So he's a mercenary? What is happening? So, like, what is... But, like, Sir... Are there... If Sir Alcaster is the bad guy, but then this guy's also the bad guy, what's happening? Are they doing separate bad guy things? What is... The door flies open and Alcaster steps in, his face full of varging on the tongue. Varg is such a gross word. It sounds like vomit, barf. Wait, okay. Okay, so Alcaster's in here and he's angry. Oh my god, can you imagine? It's like, okay, so Alcaster, like, takes over the throne, and then this guy overthrows Alcaster. Mithros the fool, how absolutely useless he was. Varg gives a dismissive shrug. He regards me again with his mischievous smile. While I do agree with that wholeheartedly, that man is in the past. Here in the present, we have someone far more interesting to deal with. Varg gestures at me. I glare at Varg before turning my gaze to Alcaster. I used to think Alcaster was someone to be respected. Not anymore. If it isn't the princess herself. You remember who I am? Oh, yeah, so he knows who I am because he's working with the witches, right? Once Mithros made the connection, it was just too obvious to be false. Could Sir Mithros remember me? Alcaster shifts his attention to the king. Gennaro, do you not remember this girl as your own blood daughter? My eyes meet the king's, but I see no recognition in his gaze. He cannot remember me. I haven't managed to break my curse yet. Why are you doing this to my father, to the kingdom? Everything I do for the kingdom. All successful rulers have run with an iron fist. Fear is the best motivation. Oh, welcome, new person. Welcome. A king that is too lenient and does not inspire fear has no business being on the throne. But the people of Angiel love their king. Before I had thought that the town people were despicable because they hated me. Now I understand those reasons. They may have judged me as mother's daughter, which is wrong, but that does not mean they should be subject to a regime of fear. Your obligation as a ruler is to rule for the country, not the people. Back when the queen was still alive in this place through the fear of the witches, they were far more productive. Oh. Oh. Hey, this is... Oh, okay, I like this a lot. Because I like that... So he has the same beliefs as my mother. So I really like that the MC standing up to Alcaster is like a metaphor for her breaking away from what her mother taught her. I like that. I like that. Fear motivates. Fear makes a man... King Alcaster. You better have a good excuse for interrupting. Don't interrupt. Your Highness, there's a beast. Oh, no, I was right. No way. No way. I was right. It is Beauty and the Beast because he turns into a beast. He goes beast mode. He goes sicko mode. I was right. No way. Oh my god. He's literally... Ugh, Abe, I'm going beast mode. Did his skin explode off? Did he explode his skin off? Does he look like the werewolves from the quarry? Oh my god. We're gonna get a CG of what he looks like and it's gonna be the dumbest thing. I'm so excited. What are you blathering about, you fool? I don't know, I had to say that in that voice. A beast, a magical beast is rampaging around the palace. Is this the dead witch's doing? Wait, is this the dead witch's doing? She can do things even though she's dead? Dead? Witch? Yeah, that's your mom. No, Dolores is fine. She has to be... They're talking about your mom. Out with it. Did Mithros do this? What? I cannot stop myself from blurting out the question. Sir Mithros is a witch? He was a witch, but now he is dead. I barely remember who Mithros is. Who is Mithros? He turns to his knight. There's too much going on right now. I literally don't even remember who Mithros is. He turns to his knight and demands more information. I'm too shocked to hear their words. What is going on? I had a witch, but now I don't. You are not the witch. Sir Mithros, a witch? Impossible. I don't even So, okay, so Sir Mithros and Sir Alcaster, they were like buddies working together. I don't even remember. I don't remember what Mithros didn't even have a sprite, did he? Like, I don't think we ever talked to Mithros. What if the other palace intruders? And why is he dead now? What's going on? Well, I feel like there's like so much that I'm missing here. We've managed to apprehend some of them, but we can't get to everyone with that beast taking us out. That Mithros, still a pain even after death. How? So witches after they die can still do things and make magical stuff happen, like as ghosts? Because if that's true, then why hasn't my mom done that? What did you do to Sir Mithros? Did you not hear me, girl? He's dead, killed by my hand. Why did you kill Sir Mithros? What is going on? I feel like there's so much that I'm missing. Why did you kill him? But why? Yeah. He was helpful at first. We worked together to achieve our own personal goals. Yeah, I was pretty sure that they were working together. He eyes me cautiously. He wanted you, princess. If Sir Mithros was a witch, that would explain why he still remembered me. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Why did he want me? Who knows? Okay, yeah, so we knew that he was working with the witches, so Sir Mithros was the witch, so that just explains that. We knew that he was working with Sir Mithros, we knew that he was working with the witches, and now we know that those are the same person. Okay. It doesn't matter anymore. I gave him my knights to assist him in his search when the witches could not, but in the end that fool was too power hungry. You never entered into my plans. You would have been safe, princess, had you just stayed put. But now that you're here, you'll come in handy. Alcaster turns back to the knight, who immediately bursts into explanation once more. The beast is moving quickly. We don't know how much longer we can keep it from this room. He's gonna be red, isn't he? He's gonna be like a big... He's gonna look like Clifford. There's a beast in this palace, and it's Sir Mithros' doing? I'm so confused. No, it's not Sir Mithros' doing. It's your girl boyfriend. Your girl boy dog... Your dog boy boyfriend! I have a dog boy boyfriend! Guys, I have a dog boy boyfriend! Oh my gosh, I haven't had a dog boy boyfriend since the quarry. I'm so glad I can finally have another dog boy boyfriend. Dog boy boyfriend! And what about the others? Are they okay? Let me go, Alcaster. You are not going anywhere. It sounds like some of your friends are very persistent. They'll be coming for you, and when they get here, I will kill them. You, princess, are going to make excellent bait. You know, I forgot you were here! There are so many things going on right now that I literally forgot about Varg. I was thinking about Mithros, I was thinking about my mom, I was thinking about the king, and then I forgot about Varg. Varg. I forgot he was still here. He was being so quiet, I forgot he was in the room with us. I was too busy thinking about how my dog boy boyfriend is a dog boy and he's running around like Clifford the Big Red Dog. What is worth remembering there? What? This is my favorite game. You, tell me what all of this is. Varg looks unmoved by Alcaster's anger. It is Mithros that summoned this beast, is it not? Then you must know what is happening. Okay, it was definitely not Mithros, right? Because the beast is definitely my dog boy boyfriend. You're asking me, of all people? Ha, as if I would be able to answer any of your questions. You.
Hey.
Varg! Varg! It doesn't matter how many times you say my name, Alcaster, I won't have any answers for you. Sir Alcaster turns to me, his eyes manic. Varg! 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 Sounds like something Waluigi would say. Whether this is Mithros' magic or magic belonging to one of your friends, I'm not going to let it live. Could Deloria create a beast out of thin air? Samantha, how have you not figured this out? He's got like a Beauty and the Beast curse. It's what I said. He's like, cause I was like, surely the him being beautiful thing isn't all there is to the curse. So it's Beauty and the Beast, yeah. Sir Alcaster draws his sword from his sheath and curses under his breath. I squirm, desperate to find some kind of break in my restraints. Varg surprises me, however, by reaching down and cutting the ropes, binding my arms with a sword that I recognize. So, was Claude trying to tell me that his ex-girlfriend liked him, and then she saw him in his dog form, and she was like, never mind, you're a dog now, gross. I don't like dogs. Is that what happened? You have my sword. I stand up as quickly as I can and grab the sword from him. That was too easy. I varg warily as his mouth twists into a smirk. What are you doing? Why are you helping me? Help? All I did was cut some ropes. Besides, I'm curious to see what you'll do with that toothpick of a sword. He talks like he doesn't care at all what happens. Don't think about it too much, princess. It's probably a little too much for your small head. I swing my sword toward him and Varg catches it with his cane. You really think that I'm the one you should be fighting? The door creaks and falls off of its hinges. The knights stumble back and I hear screaming as loud footsteps against... Can we please see my dog boy boyfriend? I need to know. I need to know what my dog boy boyfriend looks like. This is going to be the dumbest looking thing. It's going to look like Mother. It's gonna look like Mother. It's gonna appear on screen and it's gonna be a red blob. It's gonna be like, yee. The knights stumble back and I hear screaming as loud footsteps sounds against the hall's tiles. So what will you do? Run, hide, or will the beast kill you too? He won't kill me because he loves me because I'm his girlfriend. My eyes focus on the large figure entering the room, though I cannot make out specifics at first. The form grows more distinct the further it moves into the room. Okay, so this is just his shadow, and it's gonna move further out, and we're gonna see, like, what he looks like. Because this is just a shadow, right? Like, he's not actually, like... made of darkness or whatever. Like, whatever this is, I cannot fight it. There is a moment of eerie silence, and then Alcaster yells, and the knights rush forward, attacking the beast as a collective. The beast throws them off with surprising nimbleness, his rage in every swipe. I dodge away just before a man's body falls on top of me. Oh, no, he does literally look like that. He literally looks like that. That's just what he looks like. Yeah, this is the... He just looks like that. Monster from Wolfpack. I was prepared. I told you guys it was gonna look really stupid. And so I was prepared for something stupid. And yet... and yet, I'm still impressed with how this looks. How silly this looks. This looks so silly. Are you kidding me? Look at that. That looks so dumb. Over here, beast. Sir Alcaster rushes at the beast. I finally managed to get a clear line of sight to the king, who is still bound and helpless on the throne. The king. I have to get him out of here. I run toward the throne, but someone stops me dead in my tracks. Saving the king really shouldn't be your priority right now. Why not? I grip my teeth and swing my sword at Varg, but he easily darts away from me. I would be watching my back. It is then that I notice the beast slowly making its way towards me. No, he wouldn't hurt me. He loves me. He's my dog. That's my pet dog boyfriend right there. That's my dog boy boyfriend. Why would it be after me? The werewolves in the quarry look so un-werewolf-like that my dog boy boyfriend looks way more like a werewolf than the werewolves in the quarry did. Why would it be after me? Either I stay here and fend it off, or... Alcaster catches the beast with a broad swipe of his sword, and the two are focused once more on each other. I glance urgently at the king, then at the doors. The beast moves again, and I realize that it is once more heading toward me. There is no way I can help the king in all of this mess. I need help. I have to find the others. Hopefully Alcaster will keep this beast busy long enough for me to get them. I turn and bolt through the room, weaving my way through the chaos of knights as I head toward the door. I glance over my shoulder one last time at the king. His eyes are trained on the battle before him. His hands grip the arms of his throne, but there is nothing he can do. I am so sorry. I'll be back. But for now, I have to find the others. I dart past the carnage in the room, stepping over and around bodies as they appear. Halfway to the door, the beast lunges past Sir Alcaster, and for a few moments I think he might be attacking me. Stay back. I hold my sword out in front of me. Purple, you gotta move. And stand in a defensive position like Claude taught me, but the beast never reaches me. You've ruined everything, beast. Alcaster is suddenly in front of me, waving his sword at the beast. I stumble back toward the doors, my heart beating loudly in my chest. Precisely! Whoa, another splinter! Thank you for splinting! Wow, we've gotten 2 splinters today! Yay! Thank you! I have to get out of here. Oh my god, this is chapter 10! The Beauty and the Sinner. Oh my god. This game, man, this game. I cannot believe we are at chapter 10. Where did the beast come from? I know where it came from. Knights immediately rush toward me. I back away as far as I can without re-entering the throne room. Princess, come quietly and we'll keep you somewhere safe until all of this dies down. I raise my sword and stand ready when the knights surround me. I order you to stay out of my way. Our apologies, Princess, but we are under orders from the king. Alcaster is not the true king. What did he offer you for your loyalty? Wealth? Status? That is none of your concern. One of the knights moves toward me and I react on instinct, swiping at him. You might want to put that down before you hurt yourself, Princess. Do not antagonize me. One knight rushes me and my blade connects with his shoulder. Another approaches me from behind and I hit him with the back of my sword. The third moves too fast for me and I feel his blade cut into my shoulder. Uh-oh. I hiss at the pain that stings from the wound. I'm bleeding. The next time he swings, I successfully manage to evade him, but then I bump into another knight. I'm surrounded. Just come with us, Princess. We don't want to hurt you. No. I feel one of the knight's hands on my shoulder. I attempt to pull away from him, but stop when I hear him scream. Oh, yep, he's here. The beast stands behind me, eyes narrowed, its mouth gaping wide. A scream escapes my throat. The knights change their focus to attacking the beast, but it easily swipes them away as it advances towards me. It's getting closer. I desperately back up. However, my back soon hits a wall, and with nowhere else to go, I stand in the defensive position that Claude has taught me. I hold out the sword, and then use it to throw back the beast's shadowed claw as he reaches out for me. That stands. No way! No way! There is no way I'm going to break him out of beast mode by showing him my sword fighting that he taught me. There is no way that he's gonna be like, that's right, our bond, all the sword fighting practice that we did together. That's right, I'm Claude, I'm not a dog. Oh my god. This guy has every gender. He's male, he's female, he's dog gender, he's got them all, he collects them. Oh, it talks. Stay away from me. The beast moves toward me again, and I stumble in place, struggling to hold my ground. A knight throws his sword, the blade impaling itself into the beast's shoulder and giving me an opening. The beast's wounded arm swings into my reach, and I lash out with my sword, managing to draw blood. I'm all like, wait, I know what I need to do. I need to remind him of who I am. Here, this is how I'll remind him of who I am. You're not my real sister! You're not my real family! So I hurt him. He's gonna bleed. Princess. Delora would never create a beast like this. This has to be Sir Mithras' doing. An attacking knight catches the beast's attention, and I do not wait. As the beast turns, I raise my sword and manage to slide it deep into the beast's chest. Can you imagine if he dies? Can you imagine if he dies? A piercing cry erupts from somewhere deep in its throat, and I stumble back without my sword, which is still stabbed through the creature's heart. Can you guys imagine? Can you guys imagine if I've gotten the bad ending, and the bad ending is where I stab him and kill him? The beast collapses to the ground. I stare as it raises its hand to its chest. The emotion reminds me so much of, whoa, Claude had a chest. Right. It was all an illusion. What? A glimmer of light catches my eye. I freeze as I stare down at the ground. No! No! I knew it! I knew it! I knew I'm gonna cry. I love this game so much. No way. There's no... Okay. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Okay, I'm gonna follow this. Alright, okay. So... Okay, so here's everything that's happened. Okay, so my boy got cursed. He has a Beauty and the Beast curse. So he's beautiful, but also he turns into a beast. And so he turns into a beast, and it's this shadow, ebony darkness, dementia way werewolf thing. And he like attacks me, and I don't know that it's him because he never told me. I asked him repeatedly to tell me so that something like this wouldn't happen, and he didn't tell me, so I didn't know it was him. And like, he sees me and he's like, oh, that stance, our bond, our sword fighting. But it's too late because I stab him in the heart, and then he's bleeding and dying. And as that's happening, I realize it's him because he has the rose-shaped locket that I gave him, which I told you would come up earlier in a situation like this. I love this game, guys. I love this game. I knew it. I called it. I knew something like this would happen, and this is the funniest way it could have happened. The locket I gave Claude. Why does Claude have the locket that I gave Claude? The beast stares up at me with glassy eyes, its mouth barely moving. After a few moments, a low rumbling comes from the beast's throat, and I realize that it is a grisly, pained chuckle. Afraid of me. I told you. That's an I told you so moment. As he's dying, he's like, I told you so. I told you you'd be scared. Does he realize that he could have prevented this from happening if he just told me what his curse was? If he just told me the secret that he had been keeping from me? He's like, I gotta keep this as a secret to protect you, and then he keeps it as a secret, and then I don't realize that the beast is him, and I kill him. Like, this is your fault. This is your fault, Claude. This is the consequences of your actions. The beast stares at me unblinking, but its eyes are already beginning to haze over. You killed your dog boy boyfriend. The way it speaks and the locket that it has, I cannot believe. This is the bad ending. I got the bad ending where I kill my dog boy boyfriend. I look at the locket again, at the blood seeping beneath the surface, and suddenly I realize. Is this what Delaney was talking about when she said that there were endings where they could die? I suddenly realize it's Claude, and if you forget what Claude looks like, here's what he looks like, and here's what happened. He told me that I would be afraid of him. This is what happened 1 chapter ago. If I ever told you the reason, you would hate me, Samantha, or more accurately, you would be afraid of me. No, 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 I killed Claude. No way. Look at this CG. Look at this CG. Oh my god, wait, I have an idea. Okay, what if this isn't a bad ending? What if this is supposed to happen? This is like scripted, this has to happen. And what if I kiss him and that revives him and breaks the curse? Can you imagine as the dog is dying, she kisses him and that revives him and breaks the curse? Can you imagine? I kneel down beside the beast. I was wrong. About what? No, no, no! Claude! I clutch the locket to my chest as I kneel over the beast. Claude, no, please! What? Oh, she's crying, but crying is a sign of weakness, according to her mom. I lean down to listen to his breathing, but there is nothing but silence. Oh my god, he's dead! He's dead! He straight up died! Everything around me goes dark. I killed him. Dude, look at the sprite of her crying. Dude, there's the sound of footsteps behind me, but they are mute, unimportant. Claude, I'm so sorry. No way. The end! Yes! Bad end! Yeah! Woohoo! That was awesome. That was so good. I'm so glad I got that ending. Yeah! Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? Rose of Thorns obtained Karma's bad ending. Thanks, Steam. Thanks for that achievement. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me, man. Dude. No way. No way. Okay. Let's that was great. Alright, let's go back and change our answers to some of these things that we messed up on. Okay, so I know for a fact that I chose the wrong answer for this one. We gotta choose the right answer here. Oh, you've unlocked the fast forward feature for the convenience of your feed. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yay! I can fast forward. Thank you. I like that. Thank you. Okay. Wow, your curse is so terrible, Karma. It's so hard being you. What? Most people don't agree with me. It does not make sense for a witch to cast a good curse on you. I guess it doesn't, does it? Thank you, Princess Samantha. Why is he thanking me? Still, it feels like I am missing something. Is that really the entirety of his curse? No. Yes, I want to skip to the next choice. I think that slapping him is the right choice, right? I literally don't remember. Yeah, I think it is. Yes. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go outside for this one. I don't remember what the right answers are. I'm just following my heart. Just say something to her. Yes. Oh, yeah, the cupcake with the lizard, obviously. Attempt to leave with Karma. Was that the right one? Wait for an opening. I don't remember if that was the right one. I don't remember any of these. I don't remember. Okay, I remember that I was supposed to choose the lips. Despite myself, I find my gaze dropping to Karma's lips. Why do I feel like I'm walking into a trap? Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't want to choose this last time. The lips? My princess, I didn't think I'd ever hear you say that you looked at my lips when I smiled. I did not say that, and now she's blushing. Oh, but you did. And princess, I believe you are blushing. Even though Karma never said he was referring to his features, I thought about his lips anyway. The thought of it makes my heart flop, though I do not have the faintest idea why. Anyway, I agree. Though eyes are important, a smile isn't quite as brilliant without the lips. Without the lips? I try to imagine a smile without lips and shudder. Sorry, princess, I misspoke. Try to dispel the image from your mind. Anyway, I'll let you choose the order of things. Okay, bye. Try to fight them or try to convince them? I don't remember what the right one is. I'm gonna try to fight them. I may be outnumbered, but I cannot let myself be caught. Maybe the people at the bar will help me. I open my mouth to scream, but one night covers my mouth as some attention falls on us. Nothing to fear here, everyone. Just a criminal we've apprehended. I struggle in their grasp, but the men are too strong for me. Don't fight back, ma'am. Resistance is useless. Everyone in the bar looks scared of me. This is even worse than everyone glaring at me. I try to blink back the tears as they come into my eyes. Okay. Skip. I think don't move might... I don't remember. I literally don't remember. I'm gonna choose don't move. I'm gonna choose you have to tell Jurian. I'm gonna choose bite his hand. I feel like I'm still choosing them wrong somehow. I'm gonna choose comfort him. What is running the errands the right answer? Walt has a good point. We might find something while we do the errands and then we can get them out of the way. Besides, it's not right for me to put Claude above everyone else. Oh, so that was right. Okay. These answers are so stupid. Like, how am I supposed to know these? I don't know. I came to speak with you. I came to give him something, but I also want to speak with him. I haven't seen Claude in a while. Why? Because you've been doing everything by yourself lately? You came to complain? No, I wanted to check on you. Princess, can you not read? There we go. That was right. You could have at the very least knocked. Yeah, okay. I don't want to see the CG again. Turn and point your sword at him. I'm pretty sure I recognize Claude's hand, but because I know it's him, I'd also know what he'd want me to do. I duck away from his hand and turn quickly to point my sword. The tip of the wood is at his neck, and for a few stunned moments I think I've won. Even Claude looks surprised. It's really him. But then Claude's hands have moved, and he has one hand over my wrist and the other on my sword. Good, Samantha. You realized you had an opening, but you broke your concentration. Claude. Claude removes his hands, allowing me to lower my sword. Okay, bye. I want a hug. Huh? Claude looks at me in surprise. He thinks I'm being foolish for making such a request, doesn't he? I shouldn't have said anything. But before I can say anything else, Claude takes a step forward and wraps me in his arms. Liam's arms. He pulls me toward him, and in those moments of silence, all I can hear is his heartbeat resounding in his chest. I can feel his warmth all around me and his fingers clasped gently at my back. I feel so strange. My heart is racing and my knees feel weak. There we go. Something like this. He speaks right into my ear. It is a surprisingly pleasant feeling. Suddenly, Claude makes a noise of distress as he steps away from me. All of the warmness that was pressed against me 1 moment ago is gone. Karma suddenly stops, eyes wide. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We know. You're going beast mode. He's going beast mode. Okay, so thank you was the right answer here. I want to talk to you was the right answer here. I promise was the right answer here. I could never be afraid of you was right. Oh no, I still chose no way. No, I still chose too many bad ones. Okay. I'm gonna do this without a walkthrough. I'm gonna figure this out. It may take me an embarrassingly long time to figure this out, but I will figure this out, okay? Okay, so. It's terrible. I'm gonna really quickly... Because I don't remember getting... I'm gonna save here. Because I don't remember getting a diamond for slapping Rumple, so I think that's probably the wrong choice. So if I stand up for him, no matter how annoying Rumple is, I don't think he deserves to be abused so much. Besides, Karma does not usually lash out like this. Oh, yeah, okay, so it's Karma going beast mode. Karma's going beast mode, and so, you know, he doesn't actually want to be this mean to Rumple. So if I stand up for Rumple, then it's like, thanks, Samantha, I was going beast mode and you stopped me. I moved to stand in front of Rumple. Princess? This is pathetic, Karma. I know you're not in the mood for pleasantries, but that is no excuse to hurt Rumple. Princess, please move. You are acting like a petulant child. Fine, you're right. I wasn't expecting him to so easily admit to a mistake. The little wolf goes sicko mode, exactly. I turned to Rumple. I was only standing up for you, Rumple, because karma is annoying me. I looked down at my necklace, but there's no extra piece. That's so funny. But she was like, well, that's my good deed, right? That's a good deed. So that wasn't a good deed either. LaMayo! Okay, that didn't give me the diamond, so clearly the other option was right? So I was right the first time? No, that's not what I meant to do! That's not what I meant to do. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, yeah, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna load. Okay, we're going back to It's Terrible. Yes, I'm going back to It's Terrible. And then skip to the next choice. And now I slap him. Okay, so that also didn't give me a diamond? Okay, so I guess neither of them give me... Neither of these are right? Does this choice not matter? Because that's weird, because this seems like a choice that would matter. The choices that seem like they don't matter do, and the choices that seem like they do matter don't. What is wrong with this game? Why is this game like this? What the heck? Okay. Skip. You're supposed to defend... You're supposed to defend Rumple. Oh my god, okay. What if I... Okay. You're supposed to? No way. No way, man. Why didn't it show me a diamond then? Why didn't it give me the... If it does matter, then why... Okay, wow, it's terrible. Your curse is so terrible. Skip. Okay, stand up for Rumple. And then I'm gonna skip. Time loop. Oh, I was just showing myself out. Thank you, Princess Samantha. Okay, now I can skip. Oh, I'm sorry, Princess. It appears like... There's the diamond! There it is! Oh my god, okay. So it took a while. Rumple is harmless, and there was no reason for me to act as uncivilized as I did. What would Father think? Father? Oh, it's nothing. But please, if you would, can you give me some time alone? Fine. Okay, so that was definitely the right choice. And... I can save here. And I think it's right to go outside. I'm gonna click on it and see if it gives me the diamond. We'll go outside, give me the diamond. Is that gonna give me a diamond? I don't see a diamond. Okay, yeah, no diamond, no diamond. That was not the right one. So we can load. Yes. Okay, remain inside. On second thought, maybe it would be dangerous. Because he doesn't want me to do anything dangerous, so that's the... I don't know, man. Did you come down to visit Mr. Broom? Oh my gosh. Okay, are you going to give me a diamond? There we go. There we go. Okay, so he doesn't want me doing anything dangerous. Okay. Okay. Forward, yes. And another save because I still don't trust myself. Return. Okay, so I feel like... Okay, I don't remember it giving me a diamond this time, so let's see if it gives me a diamond now. Because she's better than me. No, because if you told her and she refused, then it would be difficult afterwards. You understand, princess. Of course I understand. I'm not stupid. No, I didn't mean it like that. Don't take offense, Garland. That's just the way she talks. The princess is a fragile flower with her petals always curved inward. True. What does that even mean? See, if it were Jurian, she'd probably know, but I'm just as confused as you are. I don't think so. I don't think anyone understands half of the fluff Karma speaks. There we go, okay. It's because I weave love and dedication into every single one of my words. There's a beauty in deciphering them. But enough idle chatter, sir. Let's continue our training. Okay. Yes. Okay, this one's easy. Lizard. Yes. Alright, so I guess teasing him must have been the right one here. I guess teasing him must have been right. That's weird, though. He obviously wants to leave, but I cannot help myself. Miss Karma, I do wish you would say something. At the very least, you should thank this girl for her compliment. Maybe teasing him is right, because then he can see me smile, but I don't know why smiling is important, because I needed to hug him that one time. Oh no, it's quite alright. Come on, Karma, you're usually the most charming person on these streets. Thank you. He sounds like he's dying now. Okay, what the heck? Why? Why? I cannot help but start laughing again. The small annoyance on Karma's face seems to dissipate completely. Leaving. Okay, so he just wanted to... He wanted to see me smile? It's stupid. Stupid game. Stupid game. Okay, I don't know about this one either. I don't know if this one matters. I mean, I guess they all matter. Okay. If I do fight back, will that give me... Will that give me anything? Okay, that was right. Fighting back was right. Skip. Oh, I saw you fight back. That was a very admirable attempt. Okay. So he respects me now. You saw me? Yes, as you were coming to the end of the alleyway. But I didn't manage to escape. It doesn't matter, princess. You certainly made the effort. Okay, so before he didn't respect me. But I digress. Let's see. Forward. Yeah, skip. And I know this one. It's the lips. Skip. So try to fight them or try to convince them. I don't know. Okay. So if I choose fight, does that do anything? No, that doesn't do anything. So I guess... So I guess trying to convince them is... the right one? Wait. Okay. It's so weird. I cannot tell whether Karma wants me to fight people or not. Is this gonna work? Okay, that worked. Okay, so that was right. Skip. And then this one confuses me because I didn't move, but I don't think that gave me a diamond, so I think stepping away from him is the right answer. I take a step away from him, and Karma's hands fall from my shoulders. He sighs out. The story better be just as dramatic as mine. Thank you, Samantha. For what? For agreeing to listen. And for what you just did. For a step... Why does he want me to step back? Stepping away from him? Was I distracting him? What? 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 Why does he want me to step away from... I don't understand this man. Oh my god, please, please tell me that the other routes aren't like this. Why is he like this? Okay, skip. I think you have to tell Jurian was the right answer. Was it? It was right? Yeah, okay. We're good. We're good on that one. Bite his hand was right. I know that. Yeah, there we go. I don't remember comfort him giving me a diamond. So was it is scold him the right one? So I suppose that he, when he's going dog mode, he wants me to, you know, call him out for it. He wants me to stop him from going dog mode, so I guess I should scold him. Bad dog. Bad dog. It doesn't matter if something's bothering him. It isn't like him to be so rude. Irritation is no excuse for rudeness. Fine, I apologize. Happy? He looks at me for a few moments, his expression twisted into a defiant scowl, but it doesn't hold long. Moments later, his expression softens and he looks away almost in shame. Yeah, he's like, I was being a bad dog. I'm a bad dog. I'm sorry. This apology sounds real, but still, why do I feel so disappointed? See? Okay, there we go. He likes when I call him out for being a bad dog. Silence descends for a few moments before Claude abruptly stands up from his table. Okay, so what I understand about Claude is that I need to call him a bad dog when he's being a bad dog. Sorry, Laura. Sorry, Laura. I don't remember what was the right one here. I don't remember it giving me a diamond for looking for Karma's gift first. Let's try the errands. Let's see if it gives me a diamond. Okay! Okay, for some reason that gave me a diamond. Whatever. Whatever. None of these make sense. None of these make sense to me. None of this makes any sense. Oh my god, this one doesn't make sense either. This one doesn't make sense. Is I came to speak with you the right one? It is? Okay. Why? I don't know. None of this makes sense. Oh my god. Okay, point my sword at him. Yes. I want a hug. Stupid answer. Oh no, did the game... Okay, oh, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, thank you. I want to talk to you. I promise. I could never be afraid of you. Wait, was I could never be afraid of you the right one? I literally don't remember if I could never be afraid of you was... Yeah, okay, it was. Okay, we're good, we're good. Yay! Yay! The Beauty and the Beast. Oh, man. Okay, here we are. Here we are at the good ending. Oh, man. The bad ending was really funny. That was funny. Oh, jeez. Where did the beast come from? Knights immediately rush toward me. I back away as far as I can without re-entering the throne room. This is going to be similar to what it was before. Yeah, okay, I'm backed up against the wall. Oh, okay. The beast stands behind me. It's back to me. I stand in its shadow, and I realize that if it turned around, it could swat me into the walls just like the rest of its victims. But it's just standing there. Together. Together. The beast says nothing more, though I still feel on edge. There is something oddly familiar about this. Claude told me once it was better to fight back to back. Good riddance, this gross dog is dead. Wait, yeah, oh my god, that is so funny. Do you think that in this good ending, the locket, the rose locket, isn't gonna come up again? And the only reason that it came... the only reason that the rose locket existed was for the bad ending? That'd be really funny. Okay, so now the dog boy boyfriend is fighting with me. We're fighting together. I will trust you for now, whatever you are. I do not know if it understands me, but I can hope. It seems more like a human than any kind of animal. What? Princess, get away from the beast. It will... The knight never finishes his sentence as the beast sends him flying through the air. Okay, so he's a good boy now. So the difference is that I trained him to be a good boy. When he was being a bad dog, I scolded him for being a bad dog. And so now he's being a good dog. So I got a bad ending because I didn't properly train my dog boy boyfriend. Moral of the story, kids, always train your dog boy boyfriend. Always tell your dog boy boyfriend he's being a bad boy when he's being a bad boy. Why is it helping me? The knights fall like dominoes to the beast, but manage to retain standing when I strike them with my sword. Even just taking one down, I can be your angel or your devil. I can be your beauty or your beast. Even just taking one down is so hard. These men have been trained for years while I haven't even had the luxury of a year. Out of the corner of my eye, I sense movement. I see a gleam of silver and hear a grunt as the sword is raised into the air. The sword is nowhere near reaching me, but... The beast. Wait! Sorry, what? Did someone just stab Claude? I aim a kick at an approaching knight before whirling around to look at the beast. The oncoming sword comes closer to the beast's exposed back, and I know the beast will not be able to dodge in time. Oh no! Move! I shove past the creature and catch the knight's sword with my own before it can harm the beast. It sure would suck if someone stabs the beast. My arms are shaking underneath the strength of the impact between our swords. I feel like my arms are going to give out. Then a flash of light appears, so bright that everyone is temporarily blinded. Wait, is Claude turning back? I stumble back, rubbing at my eyes. From the sounds of it, the beast is continuing to drive back the knights, most of them shouting to each other to retreat. Then what was the flash? So true, Delaney, so true. Literally that. Literally that. Okay, you know what? Yeah, okay, pin message. That's this entire route. That's this entire, this whole thing. What was that? When I am finally able to see again, my eyes automatically land on my feet. I stare in shock. Wait, what? No way! Shut up! No way! That's what the flash of light was? No, I don't understand. I don't understand. Hold on. Hold on. So I protected the beast. You're not a dog, you're a lizard. You're right, Arbonne. Okay, so I protected the beast. And that was my third good deed. Okay, but what was my second good deed? I still don't understand what my second good deed was. What was that? What did I do in my sleep? What was my second good deed? Wait, so now I've broken my curse? So... What? Glass slippers. I quickly reach up to my pendant and realize that it is no longer there. I completed my 3 good deeds? I still don't understand what my second one was. Samantha, it knows my name? I look around and realize the beast and I are alone, the knights having fled. Did the beast drive off the rest of them? This is so weird, reading this after reading the bad ending. I'm so glad that we got the bad ending. I feel a pressure at my back and realize that the beast is touching me. My first instinct is to run, but the words it utters next paralyze me. You, okay? Every word sounds breathless and pained, like it takes too much to speak. It is worried about me? I watch in shock as the beast appears to gesture toward my shoes. You did it. I don't understand what my second good deed was. So the first one was when I helped Claude run away from the girls. The third one was when I saved him just now. What was the second one? What was the second one? Because it wasn't me getting the 2 knights together. I step back warily. What are you? The beast reaches out and I see something. It's the rose pendant. She sees the rose pendant. You're right, our bond. Whoa, it's the rose pendant. Guys, I think this might be Claude. The rose locket. How do you have Claude's locket? For a few moments, my heart plummets into my stomach and my hands begin to quiver. What did you... What did you do to Claude? No way, man. No. What did you do to Claude? She says this after... No way. No way. She's gotten so many clues. It knows my name? How does it know my name? Alden Coon is in the mafia? Alden Coon is married? The beast's shadowed fingers curl over the locket even as he stares at me. Gave me. I gave that locket to Claude. If I was Claude, I'd be so annoyed right now. Like, yeah, you did give that locket to Claude. I'm Claude. The beast only stares at me for a few moments longer, and then suddenly I realize that his words, nothing more than a pained growl, do not hold any malice. I gave that locket to... You? The beast slowly nods. My grasp on the sword loosens as I stare at him in shock, realization dawning upon me. Claude? Yes. So this is your secret? Why would you not tell me? Literally. I could have hurt you. Yeah, you really could have. You really could have hurt him. You really could have. Claude has another form, a cursed form, and he never told me. Why? As my mind whirls, I feel everything coming together like the pieces of a puzzle. Whoa, it's all the clues. Secrets are secrets for a reason, princess. You should know that. If I could speak on them, I would, but I can't. Samantha, I wish I could explain. You would hate me, or more accurately, you would be afraid of me. All of those times Claude was clutching at his chest. You were touching your tattoo so many times before, like you were in pain. The beast growls, and the sound is surprisingly soft, almost a sigh. His tattoo makes him go sicko wolf mode. Curse. Yeah, I figured that out. Beast. It's curse. Then the tattoo was a warning. The first time I saw that tattoo, it was a beautiful rose. The second time, it had more thorns. When the rose became ensnared in thorns, did he transform? And he always touched his tattoo when he came too close to me. Claude, your curse did not just make others fall in love with you. It stopped you from loving anyone... So if he falls in love with someone, he turns into a beast. If he falls in love with someone, he goes dog mode. So that's what happened with the last girl. He fell in love with her and it made him go dog mode. And then she was like, "Oh, I don't like you anymore because now you're dog mode." Oh my god. He goes dog mode if he falls in love. What? I'm looking at the log again. Cause he's in love with me, and that makes him go into go dog mode. How does he stop going dog mode? Does he stop going dog mode when he stops loving me? Because, like, when did he stop loving the last girl? Did he stop loving her when she went, "Ew, you're a dog, that's gross"? If he loves someone, he goes goes dog mode. What? He mentioned that woman before, the one who he thought loved him but didn't. Is it possible she saw him in this form and was terrified of him? If you loved anyone, you would turn into a beast. That is so stupid! You loved a woman once, but she only loved you because of your curse. The minute you transformed, she was scared of you. I mean, that literally doesn't prove that she only loved him because of her curse. That literally doesn't prove that. Because even if you're in love with someone, wouldn't you be scared if they turned into a beast? Wasn't she? Yes. He sounds so pained. The reason Claude has been trying to hide everything from me is because he is scared that I would have feared him. But she... Okay. People are less likely to be scared of things that you warn them about. Am I crazy for saying that? She would be less scared of him if he told her in advance, hey, I'm gonna turn into a big scary wolf monster. If I had a boy-girl friend dog who told me, hey, I'm about to turn into a big scary wolf, then I'd go, okay, I will be prepared for that. I will be prepared for you to be a big scary wolf, and I will be less scared because I know that you will become a big scary wolf. How did that not occur to him? That she'd be less afraid of him if he told her. Would you still love me if I was a giant shadowy wolf monster? This is why beauty has always been so important to him. But the curse cast upon him makes him both beautiful and a beast. Get it, guys? He's beauty and the beast. I wanted you to love me, but no one could love a beast. Yeah, he said the thing. Nobody could ever love a beast. His words are dwindling. It almost sounds like he's being suffocated on the inside with how slowly he's speaking. This is gonna sound mean. But I like that they tried. I like that the people who made this game tried to put this unique spin on Beauty and the Beast. I don't know if it worked. I don't know if I think this is that good. But I like that they tried. I appreciate that they were creative enough to come up with this. This is unique. This is different. This is special. I appreciate anything that's different. This is new. So I honestly cannot tell you whether or not I like this. I think I have to think on it a little more. Do I like that his curse is that everyone falls in love with him, but they're not truly in love with him because it's the curse, and also he turns into a beast if he loves someone? Do I like that? I think that's silly. I think that's very silly. But is it new? Is it different? Is that a new spin on Beauty and the Beast that I've never seen before? Yes. So, I don't know if this worked. I don't really think this works. But I like that they made an attempt. There was an attempt made here, and I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate the attempt with this. Claude, I've never cared much about appearances. Never? Really? Okay. People have worn masks on their faces their whole life around me. Claude, I take a deep breath and face him. Ooh, I will love you no matter what form you take. Guys, look at her. Look at her face. She's smiling. Whoa. Okay, I have a lot of things to say here. First of all, oh, she's smiling. I guess smiles are really important, except when it comes to that one choice where you have to hug him. Second of all, does anyone else think it's weird that this is a game where your love interests include your 15-year-old stepbrother, an adult who has been cursed to have the body of a child, and a dog. Does anyone else think that's weird? Like, I was like, oh, I can't wait to play this Atome where I can date pretty boys, and 2 of them are kids, 1 of them's a dog. I will love you no matter what form you take. Are you sure? He's a dog. Don't you think it's odd? I drop my sword to the ground and make my way over to him. I rest my cheek on his chest and wrap my arms around him. Oh, it's a hug! Our bond! The hug earlier. I love you. Whoa, she loves him. She just admitted that she loves him. She loves him, guys. She loves him. That's gonna break the curse. That's gonna break the curse. That's gonna break the curse. The thing to break the curse is for someone to love him for who he truly is and not for his curse. That's the... Oh, wait. Oh, wait, okay, so no, that explains what he said before. That explains, like, he knew that the last girl didn't love him because... Yeah, okay, that's how he knew that the last girl didn't truly love him. Because the way to break the curse is by them loving you for who you truly are. So he knew that she didn't love him because if she loved him, then that would have broken the curse. Okay, so that's how he knew that the last girl didn't love him, but he knows that... So this time, I am breaking the curse because I do love him for who he truly is. Oh. Oh, man. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't... It's unique. This is unique. This is special. This is different. Was there, like, a condition to the curse where it's like, you can't tell anyone about this? Like, did he have to keep it secret? Like, is that part of the curse, that he was required to keep it secret? Because, like, maybe then the idea is, like, oh, if you, that would make it too easy if you could tell people, because then they'd like, say, I love you, and break it, and I don't know, it seems weird to me that he felt such a need to keep it a secret, because it would have been greatly beneficial to him not to keep it a secret from me. So now I'm wondering if that's part of the curse, but probably not. Oh my god. Anyway, so I guess I broke the curse because I guess I broke the curse because I told him that I love him. For a few moments, I forget my worries. Everything feels blissful and quiet, and my heart feels full. Then moments later, I feel warm arms around my waist. Liam's arms. I love you too, Samantha. Yay! He loves me! Yay! The curse is broken, and we all lived happily ever after. My curse is broken too. That's so awesome. Wait, what is going on with the king right now? When I open my eyes, I still can't see anything, even though I know that the light has faded. That warmth is still there too, but now I feel it immediately on my skin, and I realize that it is because Claude is hugging me. Not as a beast, but as a man! Too bad it's not as a woman. Did I break his curse? I realize this is the first time Claude has ever touched me for a long period of time without abruptly moving away. Tentatively, I move my hands, feeling the fabric of his shirt and the warmth of him underneath it. Claude? Yeah, bring back the daddy issues? But before I can finish my sentence, my lips are sealed. I feel Claude's lips on mine, only briefly, but it is enough to make me suddenly feel faint. Oh, okay, we kissed. He pulls away from me with a brilliant smile. I've always wanted to do that. Whoa, we're both blushing. Samantha, you're blushing. If I could, I would kiss you again, but we have some urgent things to attend to. Yeah. The reality of the situation begins to seep back into me. My father, Marg, Alcaster, they are all still in the throne room. Marg is the new, sloths, Marg, sloths. It's like two birds communicating. Sloths, Marg. The king. Let's go, Samantha. When Claude and I rush into the throne room, my attention is immediately grabbed by the king calling my name. Samantha. He is still bound to the throne, though. His gag is removed. A rush of... Oh, I forgot! I broke my curse. My curse is broken. Okay, my curse is broken. I still do not understand what my second good deed was. I don't understand. I have a feeling that it's something that's going to be revealed in the other routes. I have a feeling that it's going to be one of those things where it happens in the other routes too, and so, like, to know the full story, I'm going to need to play the other routes. I have a feeling that that's it, that I'm going to have to play the other routes to find out. So, and we're going to have to continue this so that I figure out what my second good deed was, because I really want to know. He is alive. He is alive, and he remembers me. My gaze is drawn to the two men battling at the base of the throne. Their swords are locked together in a stalemate. Alcaster and Fritz? Okay, so so Varg has the same eye color and skin color as Fritz. So they're definitely the same person, right? They're definitely the same person, because they look the same except Varg has black hair. But then my question is just why? My question is just why? Like, it's gotta be a curse thing, right? It's gotta be like a curse. What fairy tale is he based on again? Hold on, give me a moment. Menu. Yes. What is the red thing? He's the red thing? What is the red thing? What does that mean? Remember when you saw him and I went... I mean, it just doesn't... I don't understand, though. I don't understand. I don't understand because, like, what's going on, then? If it's a magical curse thing, then do his clothes also magically change? Oh! I did tell him I was gonna stab him! Okay, what's going on with Fritz? Why is Fritz Varg? What the hell? So it's a curse thing, but like, why? Like, what does that mean? Like, why? What is Varg? What is his deal? Like, he didn't seem like he... What? I don't understand what fairy tale that is. I don't understand what is I don't get it. It's stupid. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I hate this game. What has happened here? This is not how you gain power. I knew you would be a thorn in my side from the moment I concocted this plan. Where is Varg? I don't understand. The only one here is me, and I'm gonna stop my... No, this feels too... This feels too similar to Karma. Like, isn't that weird that they would have two characters who both like have like a beast side, like an evil side? Like, that's kind of weird that they're doing that twice. Or is this different? Is this different somehow? Fritz's concentration slips as his eyes land on me. The opening is small, but it is enough to give Alcaster the opportunity he needs. Watch out! Claude is already running over to help, but even he is too slow. Alcaster disarms Fritz before driving his sword through Fritz's chest. Wait, what? Sorry, I wasn't thinking because I wasn't thinking about what I was... I wasn't thinking about what I was reading because I was thinking about my second good deed. I'm still obsessed with that. I'm still obsessed with the fact that I don't know what my second good deed was because I refuse to believe that it was setting up the two knights together. I don't think it was that. And I was like, it happened while I was sleeping. How could it happen while I was sleeping? Because I had to have been doing something at that moment. And I was thinking, is my good deed sleeping? Was that my good deed? Was it sleeping? So I was thinking about how sleeping is a good deed, and because of that, I didn't realize that Alcaster just stabbed Fritz in the chest. What? This is the good ending. Fritz is dying. This ain't about him. Sorry, Fritz. I wasn't paying attention to you dying because I was thinking about how I did a good deed by sleeping. Okay, so, like... I'm thinking about, like, the order that you're supposed to do the routes in. And so, like, I'm sure that, like, in every route, something like this... And every good ending, something like this happens. And then probably, since you're supposed to do Fritz's last, Fritz is, like, the only one where, like, everyone lives. No! Alcaster pulls the sword out of Fritz's chest just fast enough to deflect Claude's attack. As Claude drives Alcaster away from the throne, I rush to where Fritz has collapsed to the ground. His eyes are already growing glassy. Fritz! I lean over him. There's so much blood! I glare at Alcaster. How could you do this to your own son? Anyone in my way will meet my sword. Blood does not matter. Wait, so... What? No, okay, I definitely think that I'm right, though, where, like, Fritz's route has got to be, like, the true route, right? And then everyone else, something bad happens? Princess. I turn back to Fritz in alarm, tears in my eyes. Fritz, hold on! Don't speak. You need to conserve your energy. Princess, I'm sorry. Fritz, please don't speak. He's got to be, like, the true ending, right? He's got to be, like, the true route, right? I feel bitter tears stinging my eyes. I'm sorry. I watch as the life seeps from Fritz's eyes. I put my hand to his chest to feel for a heartbeat, but Fritz's body is still. Fritz! I glance up at the sound to see Claude at the far side of the room struggling to get to his feet. She cried. She cried. Samantha, watch out! I turn, but am not fast enough. I see Alcaster... What if I die here? What if I die? I see Alcaster's sword raised high in the air, and I know it will reach me before I can pick up my sword. Am I gonna die? Oh, was that, Okay, what's-her-face saved me. Cool. The sword falls from Alcaster's hand as a bright red ribbon of light twines around the hilt and drags it far from reach. In the good end, yeah, that's why I paused there, because I was like, what if I die in the good end? I turn and see Delora standing a short distance away. Jury, Garland, and Walter all standing behind her. I'm afraid your performance as king has been incredibly disappointing. Jury and Garland move together, rushing Alcaster from the same side. I see Claude moving in from the other side, quiet and lethal. Princess. Walt and Delora rush over to me as the fighting continues. Alcaster has reclaimed his sword and is trying to evade attacks from 3 different swords at once. The king. Walt nods at me, his gaze lingering on Fritz as his expression becomes solemn. He walks off to the throne while Delora kneels beside me. Delora. Delora shakes her head, and that is all I need to know, that there is nothing more to be done. That's sad. Fritz is dead. Fritz is dead! We'll make sure he is properly honored, but for now we need to get you out of here. Rest in peace, Fritz. Wow, okay. Rest in peace, Fritz. We will miss you very much. We know you as being the guy. What about Ophelia? Waiting for us somewhere safe. I constructed a shield around her that will keep her hidden from view and harm until we return for her. Weren't we meant to bring the royal family back to the Marchen first? Not when we're missing the king. Besides, plans change when a magical beast starts rampaging in the castle. Princess! I turn to look at Alcaster, who is still somehow managing to scream my name despite the fact that he is being quickly overwhelmed. Can you just kill this guy already? Princess, we could have worked together. Are you kidding me? You're using this as your opportunity to be like, Princess, we're so alike, Princess. We could have ruled together. If you were more like your mother, if you were more like your mother, you could have ruled with grace, beauty, and fear. I flinch back and Dolores' hands come to rest on my forearms, her grip steadying. That is enough. I look up and see that the king has stopped to stand beside me. To my surprise, the king rests a gentle hand on my shoulder, his eyes soft as he looks at me. Samantha, we have a lot to talk about, but right now I have something I must do. I nod mutely and watch as the king draws his sword. He makes his way to Alcaster. Jurian, Garland, and Claude step back from where they have forced Alcaster to one knee. Fritz really showed up when MIA for like 8 chapters, became a boat, and died. Yeah, what? What? Whew. You are a traitor lacking any honor, Alcaster. You were the one that lacked honor. A ruler must have the people beneath his thumb. A ruler must lead people, not suffocate them. His oath as king is to protect them. You are no king, Alcaster. For your crimes, I find you guilty and incapable of rehabilitation. The sentence for the severity of your crimes is death! Is he gonna kill him right now? The king raises his sword and I turn away before he strikes down his sword. No way! There is no sound or scream to follow. I turn once more to see that the king has pointed the sword at Alcaster's chest but has not killed him. He can't do it? You will stay in the prisons until the time for your trial comes. Though you might try to refute these claims, you will be tried as a traitor to this kingdom. And then you will be executed. Okay, I was wondering, is he gonna be executed or is he gonna, like, kill him right here? So I guess he's gonna be executed. Alcaster's shoulders fall. The glare never leaves his face, not even when guards seize him and drag him from the room. The king immediately sends Dorian and Garland out to deal with any knights that are still a part of the coup. Delora and Claude help with moving Fritz's body while Waltz tries his best to fill the king in on the most basic points of our successful operation. Everything has died down a little bit over the last hour, but I still feel overwhelmed. I glance at Waltz and the king, who are still speaking. Every time the king sees me looking at him, he flashes me an uncertain smile before glancing away. I know he wants to speak with me, but I will talk to him after. After I can get Fritz's body out of my mind. It was my fault he died, wasn't it? He saw me and stumbled. Hey, princess. What are you doing here? Here I thought you'd change, but you've still got some feistiness in you, don't you? Many years ago, when the war ended, we were all faced with a feeling just like this, princess. We had lost so much and the future seemed so grim. But now it's different. You have a future. You broke your curse, princess. That gives you some kind of hope. And in addition, you broke Karma's. Memories of Claude's arms around me, of his lips on mine, come flying back to my foggy mind. My heart still feels tight, but it is a little lighter when I think about him. I wish he was here right now. How did I break Claude's curse? I know. Claude, I don't think I'll ever get used to his real name. Seems like he hasn't told you yet. I guess it's been pretty hectic. So Claude turned into a beast because he loved me? Yeah. Well, I guess I could give you the laydown of his curse. Stop! Desist! Delora has not even started to speak when Claude runs into the room, gasping as if he's been running through the halls. Curse! Are you speaking about my curse? There's no way he heard us talking in the hallway, is there? Even I feel at a loss for words right now. I sense that you might be talking about me. The princess was just asking me about your curse. Oh, then I was right to come running, and here I was just guessing at what you might be talking about. Claude's curse was based off of the tale The Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, I figured that out. Claude easily finishes her sentence. Delora holds up her hands as if in surrender. So eager to steal the spotlight. Well, you are talking about me, after all. You always told me that your curse was just the beauty's curse, though. Well, yes, because the other half was a little difficult to explain, wasn't it? No. He has a point, though I think he might have been able to save us all some trouble if he hadn't been so secretive about his curse. Exactly! I wouldn't have killed him. He really must have been scared that I would shun him. Allow me to explain, princess. In the fairy tale, a prince of a kingdom is transformed into a beast because his heart is as cold as ice. Sounds familiar to a certain icy princess, eh? Just trying to lighten the mood. Claude sighs. I would call Samantha something far more flattering, like my sweet beloved. We were talking about your curse. Oh, right. Well, anyway, the witch who cursed the prince in the tale tells him that he has to learn to love and to be loved before the petals of a rose completely fall off. A rose? Yes, she gives him a rose and he keeps it protected under glass. Some time passes and the rose continues to wither away. A maiden finds the beast and eventually the two fall in love. At the end of the tale, she confesses her love to the beast and he transforms back into a human. That's pretty sad that he, like, met a girl and he thought that that was going to be her. And then he turned into a beast because he loved her, and then she didn't confess her love to him. That is pretty sad. I still don't know how I feel about this. I still don't know how I feel about this part of the story. But it's definitely creative. I like how creative it is. By confessing, I saved you, but his curse was different from the tale. I know what you're thinking, that my curse was somewhat different. It was more complicated, yeah. The witch made it so that I was both the beauty and the beast, yeah. So she said it suited me because I was so vain, yeah. The witch constructed a very roundabout curse, yeah, definitely. Any woman who falls for me falls in love with me as the beauty, and when I transformed into a beast, the enchantment would break and they would become terrified of me, yeah. I doubt Claude ever thought he would break his curse. The love women felt for him while he was cursed was always fake. How could that kind of love hold strong when he turned into a beast if it was never true to begin with? Exactly. Then you came along, Princess. I bet he'd just about given up hope and was waiting for you to dispel the curse on your birthday, but now here you both are. But the Ice Princess in love? What a miracle. I turn away, embarrassed. It is not a miracle. I am very glad I met you, Samantha. Lady Delora's words are the truth. I had just about given up hope. I had never had any hopes of breaking my curse. I had thought that the only way to fix it would be to have you dispel it on your birthday. But then I came to know you, and he fell in love, a fairy tale indeed. You started out frowning at everyone and everything. You've come a long way, Princess. Congratulations, you turned out to be a pretty okay princess. Yay! And you turned out to be a pretty okay witch. Gasp, do my ears deceive me? A compliment from our little witch? You look so surprised, but you'll be the new bearer of our crystal real soon, Princess. I expect good things from you. Right, I almost forgot about that part. I'll try my best. Yet another miraculous proclamation from the little witch. Will the surprises never cease? Before I can snap at Delora again, the king awkwardly interjects, coming to stand next to us with Waltz by his side. Pardon the intrusion. Oh, not at all, your majesty. Waltz told me that you were cursed. That's why I forgot about you. Yes. Even if it was by a curse, I feel terrible that such a thing could have ever happened. So I will make it up to you. We can catch up from where we were many, many years ago, and maybe things can be different. Oh, is she gonna agree? Is she gonna say yes? Oh, no? I'm sorry? What for? For being the way— Oh, yeah! Yeah! For being the way that I was before. For shunning Ophelia and her children. Yay! Oh. Ophelia, did they bring her back to the Marchen? Ophelia is still here. After the fight was over, she was shown back to her room. She is still waiting for Rod and Emmeline to return. Now, would you maybe be willing to tell me the story from the beginning? Perhaps I could fill in the gaps, your majesty. Claude? The king looks startled when he stares at Claude. He blinks as if he has just noticed his presence. Oh, and you are? Claude elegantly bows before the king. I am Prince Claude of Brigantia. A pleasure to finally meet you, your majesty. I am as well, Prince of Peacocks. The lost prince? The king turns to me with a puzzled look. It's a long story. Claude surprises me by wrapping an arm around my shoulders and pulling me closer to him. Everyone looks shocked except for Delora, who looks like she's trying not to laugh. As the princess's lover, I feel it my obligation to help her explain this whole mess. I feel my face getting hotter at Claude's sudden proclamation. All their eyes are now on me, and I suddenly feel like hiding myself. Only Claude would so bluntly say such a thing. The king looks more shocked than anything. When did this happen? Well, your majesty, I think we had better start from the beginning. We were able to tell the king everything, save for where Varg had disappeared to. No one was sure where he had gone in all of the chaos. The knights' search for him all ended in failure. Yeah, I wonder why. A lot of explaining had to be done, not just to the king, but also to the people at the tavern. As soon as everything has calmed down, Rod and Emmeline finally went back to the palace. I apologized to them as best as I could. Yay! She apologized! And they all seemed willing to try again with me. Yay! She's gonna be friends with her stepbrother and stepsister. Yay! And I'm willing to try again too. Yay! As for Claude... So you're going back? What? He's going back to Brigantia? Are you sure you don't want to come to Brigantia with me just for a short holiday? I would love nothing more than to introduce you to my family. I'm not coming with him? Mother would shower you with gifts. Father would, well, tease you probably. He makes jokes frequently. And llama. Llama? What did you just say? Llama? He has a pet llama? My brother, Llama. Why is your brother named Llama? What? Another acronym were Karma and Llama. Those don't rhyme. Does your father do these things on purpose? I told you he likes jokes. That's stupid. My brother's real name is Lance. I was going to bring you back and introduce the two of you. And you could tell my little brother how very charming I am. Is it just my imagination, or is there a glimmer of competition in his eyes? As much as I would like to meet your family, you have your own obligations here. And you need to let your family know that you are safe and alive. Okay, so he's just going temporarily, and then he's coming back, or... But the thought of being separated from you... Claude sighs before he leans down and plants a kiss on my forehead. I'll miss you. You won't be gone that long. Love, that's not how you're supposed to respond. You're supposed to say, my sweet prince, I'll miss you too. Fine then, I'll miss you too. Maybe. Ah, she's still a tsundere! Claude raises an eyebrow at me and then smiles. I'll be back for your birthday. Oh, my birthday! I'm gonna be the witch queen. I love you, Samantha. Ooh. It's only been a few weeks since Claude left, but I am impatient. The king has been throwing grand dinners every night in preparation for my birthday, but I can hardly concentrate on anyone else when I am thinking of Claude. I told him about all of the smaller birthday celebrations. I thought he would be here for them. My birthday's in a few days. When will he come back? I've tried to make myself busy, mainly by continuing my sword practices with Jurian and Garland, who have both rejoined the Order of Caldria. Every time I am around the knights, I think of Fritz. I shall bring some new flowers tomorrow. If Claude would just return already, we could go pay our respects together. Oh, okay, he's here. Hello, Samantha, my love, my sunshine, my beautiful betrothed. This is how I talk to Delaney. Claude? I shake my head and try to gather my thoughts. First of all, you did not knock. You two are made for each other. Second, we are not engaged. We may as well be, don't you think? At the very least, knock before you come in. Samantha, why are you like this? Still worried I would come in on you in the middle of changing? Would you have minded so terribly? Yes. It's worth saying those things to you just to see you blush. Why are you even here? His arrival is so sudden, and I had absolutely no time to prepare. Claude sighs dramatically. You didn't want me back here? No, I mean, you did not even write to say you'd be back today. I just wasn't expecting you. I did say I would be back for your birthday. I'm a man of my word. Should I have stayed out longer? No, of course not. I grumble as Claude walks over to my bed, grinning. He sits down on the bed next to me and wraps an arm around my waist, pulling me closer. I sigh out and lay my head on his shoulder. It is a startling contrast to what it used to be. Before, if I touched him, he would flinch and turn away from me. Now he's always right next to me. Claude's whole body seems to relax when I tentatively wrap my arms around him and hug him back. I knew I would miss you, but it really was terrible being away from you. But you enjoyed the time with your family. I did, and my brother was very frustrated that I spoke about you almost every hour of the day. Aww. How could you have that much to say about me? Oh, I felt that I didn't have enough time to list off all of your virtues. I nudge him in the arm, but he just grins at me. A glint from Claude's pocket catches my eye, and I flush proudly when I notice the rose locket. Looking at the locket makes me think back to that night when he transformed back into a prince. Lost in thought, are we? I was just noticing the locket. You still carry it around with you. Of course I do. It has become my most valuable possession. He pulls the little locket out and pops it open. I am startled when I see the small sheet of paper with my own words on it. My message to him is still there. Claude smiles as he reads the words aloud. A normal rose would have withered, so I offer this one instead in heartfelt thanks. I say nothing when he turns to look at me. Oh, your cheeks are red again. Your embarrassment is adorable, darling. I am not embarrassed. I just didn't think he'd keep the words in there or that they would ever mean so much to him. Yes, of course. You just have exceptionally rosy cheeks, He pauses as he closes the locket again and looks at it fondly. I love this locket because it is the first gift you gave me. He was holding the locket as the beast, too. It was half of the reason I recognized him. I jump as Claude gently taps my nose with his finger. This locket isn't going anywhere anytime soon, I can assure you. I smile as he winks at me. Anyway, allow me to pull you back into the present. Since I promised you no more secrets, let me tell you something. Oh? Claude looks away from me, his eyebrows furrowing, and I frown. I hope it is nothing serious. I'm nervous about sitting down to dinner with your father tonight. You're nervous? I start laughing without even meaning to. You're laughing at my pain, princess? He pulls me closer and kisses the top of my head. But you are too flamboyant to be nervous. I'm confident, princess, not flamboyant. There's a difference. No, he's definitely flamboyant. Right. Claude's expression grows more solemn. He looks at me seriously, almost sadly. Samantha, I'm still sorry about lying to you. That whole time I made myself up to be someone beautiful, someone I wasn't. I believed I was truly a good person on the inside, and that I deserved good things, even though I was selfish. He's already apologized to me before, too many times. Claude, you do not have to apologize. No, that witch was right to curse me. I've always had everything handed to me on a silver platter. When I came to Angiel, I believed that if it wasn't going to help break my curse, it wasn't important. And then I met you. At first I thought I would just have to get on your good side so you could help me dispel my curse, but then, Samantha, I realized I was drawn to your confidence and commitment. But I could never admit that I was in love with you. I was so scared that if I transformed into a beast and you were scared of me, I would lose my chance at winning your heart. So you see, Princess, I was selfish. I wanted all of you without having to give you all of me. I look down at where our hands are intertwined and I grip his fingers tighter. I've told you enough times now that you have nothing to apologize for. But if you insist on apologizing, maybe you ought to do something to make it up to me. Those words are out of my lips before I can even think them. I stop suddenly, trying to ignore the hot flush on my cheeks. Claude looks at me puzzled, and for a few moments I feel triumphant that I have caught him off guard. Then the puzzled look fades and Claude just grins at me. Oh my, so forward. Forward? I open my mouth to apologize when he suddenly grabs my hands and whoa! Tugs me down to the bed. The instincts Claude taught me in my sword fighting are quickly overwhelmed by my surprise, and in no time at all he has me pinned down to the bed and is looming just above me smiling. When are we getting the CG? Where's the CG? Here it is! Here's the CG! Oh, that's pretty! I like the lighting! I like this. I like this CG. That's pretty. Look at the sun behind us. Look, she's like smiling. That's so cute. They're cute. Okay, this is cute. I'm disappointed. Princess, you knew my weakness and you didn't even exploit it there. Your weakness? Yes. He leans closer to me and our noses almost touched. My weakness is you, Samantha. Okay, this is cheesy. This is like, and it's not really working for me because I don't think that Claude is that hot, especially not when he's a boy. I think this would be hotter if he was a girl. But, yeah, okay, I was about to say, Delaney, this isn't Quest. Like, this is a little bit cringy, but it's not nearly as bad as Quest. And I think that's for a multitude of reasons. Like, first of all, I just think Claude is more likable, and we've had more time to know him. Like, I feel like the pacing in this game is way better than the pacing in Blooming Panic, because I feel like Blooming Panic just rushed through things too much. I don't feel like this game is rushed. I feel like we've gotten time to like Claude, and that he's a likable character. I think that... I think that this would work a lot better for me if I think that it's not like an issue of poor writing or unlikable characters or bad pacing or any of the problems that Blooming Panic had. I think that this is just I don't see Claude in that way. I really like Claude. I like Claude as a character. I find him interesting. But I don't think he's hot unless he's a girl. I think that if he was a girl, this would be better, but he's in his boy form. Claude is too pretty boy category for this. Yeah, like I'm not into him. If he was still a girl, things would probably be different, but no. Oh, cute! Okay, no, this isn't cringy. This is cute. This is cute. This is a cute CG. Look how cute that CG is. Okay, this is cute. This is cute. They're cute. They're cute. I feel like this works better than Blooming Panic. If you were a girl, it would be the lesbian makeup again. True, true, true. I feel like one of the reasons that this works better for me than Blooming Panic is because if I'm personally not interested in the love interest, then I can just be like, okay, well that's not me, right? That's Princess Samantha. And you know what? Princess Samantha and Claude, they're a good couple. Like I said earlier, I like seeing them like bounce off of each other. I like the fact that they have very similar arcs going on in regards to their selfishness, and finding love. And you know what? Like, I feel like there's a degree of separation going on here. Like with Blooming Panic, like Quest was talking to me specifically, calling me his angel and saying that he needs a map to my eyes, and I was like, this is too cringy, I can't do this, this is bad. But this, I can look at Claude and Samantha and be like, they are a good couple. They are fun. Good for them. I'm happy for them. With Blooming Panic, it did not give me that degree of separation to do that. But I can look at this and I can be like, this is cute and I'm happy for them. This game has so much more build-up and world building. Yeah, like, I feel like I don't know. Like, I think that Blooming Panic, I don't think it fleshed out its characters enough, and I just don't think it had enough time. I think it rushed through it. But yeah, that's one of the reasons that I like this and I can find this cute, is because I'm like, good for her, you know. But Quest, I couldn't like Quest. I couldn't. Okay, good for them. Good for them. They're cute. I'm happy for them. Good for them. He leans down and our lips finally meet. I relax into the contact, my earlier tension melting away as warmth floats through me. He pulls away and smiles at me. You see, I let my guard down in front of you. I let my guard down in front of him, too. And only him. Ooh, the whole time all I've wanted to do is be able to touch him like this. His fingers move gently up my arm and he leans down to kiss me again. Yay! Good for them. Good for them. The sound of knocking startles us both. A muffled voice comes through the door. I work at an office. Let's call for 5 minutes. I was in a gang, BTW. Yeah, you can know why. Doesn't elaborate, end of game. Yeah. Like, I think that this is a really easy thing to compare because Quest and Karma have, like, a similar thing going on where you find out that they're hiding this big secret and that they're actually evil bad guy. No. Like, they're not evil bad guys. I'm just saying that they both have a beast in them, you know? Like, okay, so, like, it's like, oh, the big twist is that he, like, turns into a big scary beast versus the big twist is, like, he used to be in a gang or whatever. So, like, I'm saying that they have similar twists. They have similar characters in that sense. But, like, I feel like it worked better for Karma because we had more time to get to know him. Like, the pacing, it makes way more sense in this game. Blooming Panic was too rushed. That's the biggest problem with Blooming Panic. That's just the number one reason why it didn't work. It was too rushed. Like, this is my third Cinderella Phenomenon stream. I was able to get through Quest's entire route in one stream. So no, it was too rushed. And like I understand why that is. I understand that it was a small indie game. But no, they could have made it longer. They could have done anything to fix the pacing. She panics on my phenomenon till I need a map to her curse. We just combine words together until they aren't even sentences anymore, don't we, Delaney? That cop of Shrek. But yeah, the pacing of Blooming Panic it just didn't work. In Blooming Panic, straight up, like, the fact that Quest used to be in a gang was straight up, like, one of the only things that we knew about him. Like, that was like, what I kept saying, like, that's one of the only things that we knew about him. And the other things were that he works at an office, he uses Discord while he's at work, he's some stranger that we met on Discord, like, 2 days ago. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Because what they were going for in Blooming Panic with Quest's route is it was supposed to be like, oh, I know that you did this thing in the past, but you've changed and you're different and you've grown as a person. It's honestly very similar to what they did with Karma here, in a lot of ways. But it doesn't work because, like, how do we know those things? We weren't given enough information about, like, what he did in the gang. We weren't given enough information about the kind of person that he is now. Most of the information that we were given about the kind of person that he is now was secondhand from the other people on the Discord server. The other people in the Discord server were like, Quest is a really nice guy, and I like him a lot. And I know him really well because I've been in this Discord server with him for an unspecified period of time and never met him in real life. So, anyway, like, it didn't work. It didn't work. JPEGs like dolls. They would never do this in, what? What? They would never do this in what? What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? What? 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 I don't understand. Princess, the king is requesting your presence down in the dining hall. He says that your friends have arrived. Princess? I hear the doorknob begin to turn and quickly speak. Yes, I will be there in a minute. I will let him know, Princess. First the curse and now this. It's as if the world is conspiring against us. He kisses me once more on the forehead before slowly sitting up and running a hand through his hair. I catch the mischievous look in his eyes as I smooth down my own ruffled hair. Oh, Secret America! Don't worry, Samantha, we'll just finish this later. I feel my cheeks flush. You say such uncouth things. Claude chuckles before he stands up and offers his hand. I take it and smile up at him. I love you, Samantha, and now I get to say it as many times as I like. Aww, I love you too, Claude. Aww, good for them. I stand up on my toes to plant a quick kiss on his lips before heading to the door. I feel a degree of separation from this, and that's why it works for me. Like, I don't personally want to kiss Claude while he is not a girl. But I can feel like I'm just watching this and I'm like, good for them. Good for them. Let's go, Claude. Look at her smile. I'm so happy for her. Good for her. Eden Starling from Barbie and a Christmas Carol got a good ending and had character development and got a dog boy boyfriend. Yay! Dog boy boyfriend! Yay! Oh, did we get an ending song? Is there an ending song? I want to hear the ending song. Oh! We get like a little compilation of Claude's CGs. I hear music, but it's really quiet. Something that I said when I started playing this is that I didn't like the art. But it really has... Oh, okay, it's a piano version of the opening song. It really has grown on me. I said before that I didn't like the art style and that I thought it would grow on me. And I was right. I was right. It did grow on me. I just had to get used to it. Yeah, I was all like, it'll grow on me probably. And I was right. I was right. Yeah, I'm now that I'm used to it, I'm like, yeah, this isn't bad. I think like the faces look kind of weird to me sometimes, especially the mouths, but I've definitely gotten used to it. I'm used to it now. So, you know what? I like the art. I enjoy the CGs and stuff. Yay, Kickstarter backers! Thank you, Kickstarter backers, for bringing us this. Thank you for playing. You're welcome. You are welcome. Wow, that sure was a Cinderella phenomenon. This sure is a mystic messenger. You can call me Sophia the First. Did it give me like an achievement or something for getting Claude's good ending? Oh, yep, Rose in full bloom. Obtained karma's good ending. Okay, thank you, Steam. Thank you, Steam, for the Steam achievement. There's a gallery. So... Karma. So I have all of Karma's pictures. Miscellaneous. I wonder what this one is, because that one's like before the beginning? How do I get that one? And what are these two? Dreams? Oh, with my mommy. Yeah, mommy issues. Okay. Music. Music room. Okay, so it's like the soundtrack? Okay. Alright, well. This really wasn't Mystic Turtle. Okay, game over, go to bed. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is time for go bed. That was Karma's route. That was a fun time. Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, that's so cool. Hold on. Look, the main menu changed so that Karma is there. Cool. That's nice. I like that. I like that he's there. That's cool. Okay. +1 for this game. That's a nice little detail. All right. I like this game. That was a fun route. It's sleepy time. Thank you guys so much for going on this journey with me. This is a game. Split you later.